you guys finished with the lost labs of Elatar, exited. You saw Flowers and company again. Decided to speak with them for a little bit, including, where is it? You spoke with Hammond and Fenian came by.
Jamie robbed them.
And yes, and the Gluckster here did a little light thievery on them. I believe it was on Hammond. It wasn't on Rainbows. You stole from Rainbows once already before you entered the dungeon.
The guy sitting in his menu, I robbed him.
And it went off without a hitch. So far, you've not gotten caught doing this. I'm waiting for the day. I'm hoping it's like in the middle of a city or something. So far, you've done good. With that, you decided to move on and go to the Fish Village, the Sahuagin issues, the village that had been attacking Kipswitch. You're like, hey, we're going to hit it up on the way back. We're going to clear out the village. Not a problem. In a totally expected manner, you did the unexpected thing and befriended the entire Sahuagin village and decided to basically release them from the indentured servitude of this like monstrous Sahuagin like boss that sort of like fell from the sky and landed in the middle of the village.
We killed their god.
I'm still getting through the nightmare that is editing the last episode, so hopefully that's out soon, but there's this really cool Braveheart moment with Emmett where he's like ordering all the Sahuagin to like attack, which they do shit at from that point on, but it's still really cool. So I can't wait for that episode to come out.
Yeah, their tyrannical, crazy, gibbering monster leader really reminded me of my ex-wife, so it hit close to home for Emmett.
Oh, it's right there. And just when you had thought you had defeated this thing and relatively easily, all of a sudden it glitched out and it began like teleporting places and like half going through the ground and like going upside down, and its arms are going through its body, and like its name started to jumble up. It like sort of said Sahuagin, but almost looked more like jumbled letters and leet speak and stuff like that. And you had to fight it all over again, but like tougher and kind of glitchy, and it was very difficult, but you did finally manage to get rid of it, at which point it just like vanished, like it dissipated and it was gone. And the rest of the Sahuagin said hello and said thank you, and you managed to release them. You did a good deed. You defeated the boss, which is really all you needed to flag that particular quest. So you got the quest already. You're good. And as you walked away, you felt very good about yourself, as you heard probably another adventuring party starting to try and kick the shit out of the Fishman village again, only to hear the screams of the adventurers ring out in the background, as you think that maybe your influence helped to somehow galvanize and or increase the abilities and powers of those fishmen as they
before we indirectly cause the deaths of many low-level players because we fucking improved this quest. They're like, oh yeah, this is the first quest, let's go do it, and just get friggin' annihilated. Like, just
why are they level 97? What the fuck? With that, you went back to you were going back to Kipswitch. You had, I believe you'd gotten back to Kipswitch, where you realized the NPCs were starting to have like existential crises. They don't realize they're NPCs. They still think this is the real world or whatnot. From your questioning, you were able to figure that out. But they're questioning why they're giving out these quests. They're questioning why they want to do things. Like one guy doesn't want to go and reclaim the lost lab and be an alchemist. He wants to be a cobbler. And the guy that does gardening, he doesn't want to garden carrots anymore. And he's had it with these goddamn fairies. So you guys had some interesting times dealing with those individuals. With that, you had also gotten some new quests. You still have the recipe for success, which is to get the luminous pumpkin, so you can unlock a bunch of the cooking stuff. You get cook's tools out of it as well as a bunch of recipes. But you also got new ones. You got Much Ado About Orcs, where Mirabelle said that there was an orc encampment just north of Kipswitch, and she wants you. They are a looming threat that will be coming in to attack Kipswitch shortly. Now, this is an MMO, so you don't know what shortly means or if it'll actually ever happen. But she says that there were orcs going to come in and you need to go clear out the encampment in order to protect Kipswitch. And finally, you also got the main storyline quest. And this is for our RPG, not necessarily in the MMO per se. But it's Hey Cousin. And Ismay seems to be one of the few NPCs remaining common. She talks about the fact that after you spoke with her a while about some things and whatnot, she mentioned that she has a cousin off in the capital city of the region, Old Pass, who had mentioned to her in a letter at one point, somehow she remembers this, that there was someone talking about the world being not as it should be, or people not supposed to be there, or something about it being fake, something weird going on. There's a stranger in Old Pass City, but you might want to go find her sister in the city to see if you can figure out more what's going on, because you're still locked in this game. You have no idea what's going on, and the only people that have talked about this so far are just the other players in the newbie zone. The fact that there's either an already scripted event or something else going on where there's knowledge of someone else in another not newbie city with this information, probably worth checking out. You can find her sister Amiko at her shop at the Bits and Bobs in the center of Old Pass City. And that is where we come back to everything. So you guys have numerous quests there in the quest log. What is it you wish to do?
Oh, we still want to... We got to turn in the guild quest, right?
I would love to build a canoe.
Yeah, we gotta turn the guild quest in. Do we have a name?
Build a canoe?
Oh, yeah, so
I'm
I
not
guess
sure
you had
name.
actually turned in the guild quest. I had set it as complete. So, yeah, what are you calling your guild name? So, I believe you voted for Platt for KFG.
KFG to be the leader, yeah.
Yeah, so he's guild leader. KFG, what are you naming the guild?
Alright, you guys are all founders, so you have to come up with a suggestion each, and then I'll pick the best one. Or we can all vote on it.
I don't know. It should be something cool. It should be something that sends a message.
Sea destroyers.
He is
Billy,
disqualified.
go to timeout.
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so unfortunately, one rule: nothing that will get us our guild banned taken away.
What about
Obviously,
Dragon Fang?
what kind of guild are we even gonna be? Are we like? I'm assuming you guys aren't gonna want to be a PvP guild, right?
You're our leader. Can you lead us to victory? Do we even know if PvP is safe for us if we're stuck here?
I have a question.
It should be safe if you do like a non-lethal duel. What's up, Emmett? Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Leader, sir. What is PvP?
Player versus player combat. It's my specialty.
What does any of those words mean?
It means that you fight other people, bruh.
Yeah, like Emmett, if
man.
I were to challenge you to a duel and we fought 1-on-1, or like maybe you probably wouldn't accept, but like Gluckster, you know, if I challenged him to a duel for one, you know, and we fight each other. I go at him with my lightning fist. He tries to stab me.
A 1v1, man. Scrap to the death, you know?
But then there's team modes and stuff too. If you go to like the Coliseums and shit, or like there was in the beta.
Well, the question is, does a guild have to only have one specialty? Why couldn't
I
we
guess
do
that's true.
PvP as well as, you know, Emmett wants to build, you know, this motherfucker wants to build canoes, man. Like,
I was actually gonna suggest being like a crafting guild or like a skilling guild. I mean, Emmett seems to be like good at the fishing. You like cooking. I know that. I mean, I could pick up a skill. We could be like a merchant guild.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
I feel you. I feel you.
I think I have.
What if we called ourselves like the Fuzzy Nipple? Like a bar almost.
Billy, didn't I say to go
It
get in
does sound
timeout?
like a bar. No, that's a good name for a bar, actually.
What if we were doing like not just a bar, but like a full trades guild? What about the High Tower?
The High Tower. Okay.
What about Rockopotamus?
Oh shit. High Tower is pretty good though.
Okay,
Hightower and
Hightower,
Rockopotamus.
Rockopotamus, Gluckster. Did you got one?
That's a rule. Everybody has to give one.
Billy, do you have a non? What do you call it? Do you have a name that follows the TOS?
Nothing
I know
dirty,
you didn't
Billy.
read it, but
Nothing about courting or whoopee. Something clean.
no, whoopee cushions are fine.
Give me a sec.
Okay, all right, take your time.
One.
I was
Right
trying to
now
think of
it's the
something
high
with Bandit.
tower.
but-
And, I'm sorry, Emmett. What was yours? Spookopotamus.
Well, because I think if we're doing it like this, it would be the Hightower Merchant Guild, right?
High tower.
If we're
Merchant Guild. That
High
sounds
so,
nice.
yeah, like put whatever you're going to put in the middle, put the Merchant Guild at the end. Think of that because that's our brand, right?
I think
Right,
that sounds very professional.
Or even
Royale.
the
Very good.
the Golden Plume Merchant
Ooh.
Guild.
Oh.
Oh, what if we called ourselves Flavor Town?
Flavortown Merchant Guild.
Yeah.
That has a ring to it.
It sounds
But
kind
I
of fresh.
feel like it almost kind of people are gonna think we're a cooking guild. I guess we do what we got like fishing and cooking on lock.
Yeah.
Shit, Emmett's got all the crafting skills, man. He built that door crazy fast. I mean, I like the high tower. The high tower merchant guild. I don't know, what do you guys
Measure
think?
twice, cut once.
Oh, these are my pitches. The
He's good. Okay, he's got a list.
Hightower,
Alright. Give us the list, Dad.
Golden Plume. Or what was the other one I said? Dragon Fang.
They all sound pretty good.
Pussy Destroyer.
Pussy.
I love how you like the average age of your group is like adult, just because like most of you are thinking you're in your like 20s, but then you've got Emmett and like Canoe Crusher, Billy on like the like extremes of the spectrum.
Canoe Crusher like brings it down by not by much though. Like KFG I think is 19 or 18 or something.
Yeah, and Tad's probably in his early 20s.
Yeah.
Still in college.
Between the ages of 12 and 39.
12 to 39.
Yeah.
It never ends.
Alright, those are the options. You guys see them. Cast
Unless-
your votes. A, B, or
Unless anybody wants to add anything else, but I think
Oh yeah, if you got one, go for it.
if we're gonna be a merchant guild, I think that they all sound kind of they sound merchant guildy.
Rockopotamus Merchant Guild
Dragon
sounds
Fang
nice.
has a ring to it.
Yeah, I like the high tower. It's a good one.
I think
Okay.
the high tower sounds the most professional. If you want people to take your business seriously, you need a professional name.
Do you think like what Dragon Fang sounds too much like we're like gangsters or something?
Yes, it sounds like something some riffraff would have.
I do like Dragon Fang Bandits, but
Ooh,
I am
that
no
would be a
bandit.
great bandit name, but we're not bandits.
Yeah, no, and you're a moral,
Just-
upstanding citizen, Jamie.
yeah.
What's your vote? What
You're-
are you thinking?
We can't be bandits? I want to be a bandit.
I don't know, man. I usually PvP in arenas. I feel like the ganking people, and I don't know. I never have people to gank with, bro. It's always like 1v4, and it's like you can only fucking beat 1v4 ass for so long before like it just gets boring.
All you whippersnappers on the World Wide Web use such weird terminology.
Talking
No,
about fighting 4 guys at
1v4
once.
is-
Like,
Yeah.
beating them up. Like,
Eh. He's played MMOs before. He knows what teaming up is like. He's a
Tough
rogue.
out there,
I bet he ganks all the time, bro.
you gotta sneak up behind someone, just
So you
Joke them in the back.
open up the scroll and like this interface comes up and it's like this, like it's slightly more ornate than some of the other interfaces that you've had. And there's like little sparkles and stuff. And everyone can see this. And it's like the guild creation page. And KFG,
take picture.
it automatically assigns you as the guild leader. You can set them as officers. Basically, they have like admin access,
Yeah.
but like you have the final say if you want to do anything, and they can't demote you, and you can demote them, that type of thing. So do with that what you will. And of course, you've got like your name There's like a spot there where you can like customize like a logo and like a pennant like in the future, and you can like change this in the future, changing the guild name. You gotta either pay like an obscene amount of in-game gold or like $8.99 in real life money.
Right, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, Billy, what was your vote?
Um,
I don't think I heard it.
sorry, what were the options again?
The three, you see them there: the High
Three
Tower,
in chat.
Golden Plume, and Dragon Fang.
Dragon Fang.
Dragon Fang. All right, Tad. I know they're all your suggestions.
I mean, the High Tower was my first pick. The Golden Plume I really like, but I think that everybody, otherwise, it sounded like the High Tower is the popular vote.
All right,
So we'll go with that one.
we'll go High Tower. Sorry, Billy.
THT.
Unfortunately, I voted. I kind of thought Dragon Fang was cool. If more people voted for that, I would have gone for it.
So
That's 10, Billy.
you type in the High Tower then?
Yeah, the High Tower Merchant Guild.
High Tower Merchant
Or
Guild, right.
tag it as a merchant guild, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, let's say that there's like underneath you can put like hashtags basically for like if people want to like search guilds or whatnot, they can search like PvP, merchant, trade, craft, whatever. You put in like a bunch of appropriate hashtags.
Yeah, he puts like pretty much every trade that there is, and then like also PvE.
Yeah. And once again, you're all able to like do that as well. So like you can all like append hashtags and stuff as you please. It's just a flavor thing. It's not something we're actually like writing down anywhere. But with that, you click it and there's like a little bit of a fanfare, and you guys like if you go in, when you go into your HUDs, you notice suddenly you have this ability to access the guild bank where you can like store shit in and stuff like that. And the guild bank is only accessible if you are in one of the major towns, or of course if you have an item which you have yet to come across. So that type of thing. And with that, you've created the High Tower Merchants Guild, which I didn't want to say anything because I'm not a player, I'm a DM, but I actually thought that was the best choice. I was like, High Tower Merchant Guild sounds fucking dope. Like, I hope you picked that one. That sounds really awesome. So
Dragon Fang only appealed to me because I'm Platinum Dragoon.
Oh, if you
now we
decided,
gotta change it out of spite.
if you decided you were to go like more of a combat heavy thing, then yeah, Dragon Fang would have went. But
that would have been good too. Yeah,
I was low key. I was looking for like store names for like if I wanted a weed shop in one of my games, and the High Tower was one of them, and it's been stuck in my head all day.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh god. Let's
good
go.
name for a merchant guild too, though.
Yeah.
And not only like you know from the beta, not only do you have the ability to unlock like your own like guild location to like you can add rooms and like get it auto crafting and
Like
stuff like that.
housing.
Yeah. But if you're in one of the major cities, then there's spaces for you to like pop up your own businesses. And
Guild shop and stuff.
I even when you get to like Old Pass, I've even got it in the map. There's an empty shop there. Just saying.
Oh,
I've thought of this shit. Planned. So much planning into this.
We gotta recruit some people. More crafters would be nice, and I mean, if we can get somebody to man like a shop, if we can afford one at some
Should
point.
maybe try to get that rainbow gentleman. He seems like a stand-up young man.
Oh, that's true.
Actually, yeah, because they can't join anybody. They don't have a guild yet. You think they
Yeah.
would?
yeah. KFG is gonna like.
Why don't you send him an email?
He's gonna DM Rainbow and Haymond. Be like, hey guys, we set up our guild. We're the High Tower Merchant Guild.
Did you just say email?
Yeah. Well, you know, electronic mail. It's a new thing on the World Wide Web where people can send instant messages to each other.
Hammett,
You're still using a pager, Emmett?
there's no way that you have a YouTube channel and are still calling.
No,
it the World Wide
lots
Web.
of people that do YouTube use email for like
Well,
business
Well,
inquiries.
I get that, but no, it was the thing after that. He said it was the World Wide Web thing.
What's bad about the World Wide Web?
It's just the internet. It's just the internet. You don't have to.
You can call it the
It's not
web.
so
if you know
grand,
what you're
bro.
talking about.
I'm waiting one day for Emmett to be like, oh, you should visit my channel. It's at https://www. It just says the whole thing.
Emmett, You've taught us so many canoe facts. I feel that we're obligated to do our best to try and teach you something. We are going to teach you modern language.
I'm too
Don't
old for
say
that.
World Wide Web anymore. Just say web. It's faster. It's
All my
shorter,
friends
it's
say
easier
World
for
Wide
you.
Web. All of them. All of us down at the bingo hall.
Yeah, but all your friends are geriatrics.
Don't you want to be like cool and hip? Show off some new slang.
Y'all will have walkers. So
It's more to
old.
life than being cool and hip. And Billy,
Emmett, I'm trying to help you out here. You teach. It's some
Okay,
skid
you're-
rub row. Skid rub row.
What?
I'm not saying that one.
No, it's I teach you, you teach me. Skid rub row.
Okay, I won't say World Wide Web anymore. I will. What do you say? The net?
That's out of character. That was an undergrad's reference. No one
Yeah.
got that. Yeah, okay.
Rocco?
I miss undergrads.
Yeah.
Skid Row, bro.
I've seen it and went for it. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll teach you stuff. You teach us stuff. Okay.
Okay, I'll call it the net
Yeah, that works. Yeah,
or the Webby.
100 times better than
that's
World Wide
better.
Web.
You had it the first time. It's like with the guild name. Had it the first time. Don't second guess yourself.
Hey, Shauner, how's it going? So you have named your guild the High Tower, which is actually a pretty badass name. I'm happy you did that. I feel like I've got something to make. I got something to make cool graphics for. But if you guys actually wanted to like tinker with something yourself, I don't know how many of you are artistically inclined. I know not many of you, but if anyone wants to like tinker with something, I mean, and upload stuff, you like just give it to me and I'll incorporate it in. It's fucking badass.
Anybody's got something, go for it. I can't do. It's not in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I got no art skills. I go to Cat and I'm like, hey man, I need you to put this into the AI.
I need you to feed this into the machine.
Yeah, whenever you need art stuff, it's generally me that you keep coming to. But I mean, I wanted to give other people a chance, just in case.
You're the guy. You're the guy.
Yeah, no, it's the AI does it way better.
The AI is scary good. The stuff I've
And
generated
in
for
shorter
games.
time.
Oh, the version 4 of Mid Journey. Oh, it's so good. It's scary. It is super scary. But in a good scary. Side tangent here for a moment. I don't like people that are being so down on the AI art because it's like I'll say it in one way. I'll be like, all right, so you set up a machine, you give it certain parameters. You try to do it just right. You may take a bunch of tries, but the machine will give you an image that you can work with, and then maybe you edit it in the computer afterwards. By the way, I was just talking about photography. Oh yeah, it's the same thing in some ways, right? I don't know. Side tangent. I don't see it as that bad of a thing. I don't see a problem with it. It's just another tool to get you where you need, and there's still limitations because you're still at the whim of what the AI generates. Like, I don't know. It's just a tool.
that bad either.
It's just
People
a
are
tool.
just butthurt that a machine can do what they can do much better,
Yeah.
faster.
And it's a great baseline.
I would be
People
mad
can
too,
paint
dude.
over it and like whatever.
I would be mad too, though, if I was like a really good artist, and then like 3 years later, it doesn't matter because there's some AI that can put out like 9,000 drawings of what I can do like a minute. Like,
Crazy how specific it is. I put like a
got my
UFC
pencil,
fighter.
find something else to do with my life, you know?
Sean, I can agree. I can spot AI art as well. There was one guy that was like posting on one of the channels, and he's like, "Look at this art I drew," and I'm like, "No, you didn't." And I can tell which AI made it, no less. Not just that it's AI art, because there's certain artifacting that happens in it. So yeah. All right, back to the game. Sorry, I had to have that side tangent. That just bugs the shit out of me.
No, you're good, dude.
So you have created your guild, and you're still standing in the middle of Kipswitch as all these NPCs are gaining sentience, having their own existential crises, except for Mirabelle, who's just standing there, like, just kind of like sulking in some way, since her cousins never got back to her about bowling.
Do we have all the quests?
You have all the quests available, yes.
Yeah, in this village? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then are we all healed up? Everybody's
Well,
tapped out, nobody's beat up?
the pumpkins were on the way, right?
So, can I build a canoe now?
The pumpkins
Check them
and the orcs were sort of north-ish. The orcs was kind of The orcs are along the coastline to the north, whereas the pumpkins were like you have to follow the road down a little bit. I didn't have markers on there right now, but I didn't really need to. They're not that far away, all things considered.
Okay.
So they're both north-ish, basically. But with both of them, you have to come back to turn them in anyways.
You guys
Both
said once.
paths lead to like the same spot.
Oh yeah, but we have to, before we do anything else. We've established our name and we need to
Build a
figure
canoe.
out something. Yeah, this man has been waiting for us to have a guild so that he can build a canoe. Can we let this motherfucker build a canoe?
Yeah, he's been asking for hours.
Yeah.
Do I get to crush it after?
No.
No, Emmett's been good waiting. Let's build a canoe for Emmett, or have him build a canoe.
Is that the undertaking you want to do? Is like Emmett, you're just like because you're at a coastal village. I mean, if you want to build a canoe, if you've got the materials, let's.
Yes, I would definitely like to build a canoe. I have things.
Yeah, I believe you've got a bunch of materials on you.
So yeah, I have wood and like organics and some metals to be able to like make the actual canoe, but I also have a nondescript glowing plank.
I have some stuff you can have as well. Actually, let me put this in the guild.
Okay,
thing.
the nondescript glowing plank is normally just like a treasure item you can turn in for a gold piece, but if you want to incorporate it into your life's goal here of making a canoe, we can do something with that. We'll do something with that.
Yeah.
Something with the glowing plank. Okay. You've got one wood, so let me bring that thing here.
I got a couple materials I could probably donate as well, like organics.
Anything you guys don't plan on using, throw it in the guild bank, please.
Metal and minerals.
Yeah, you're gonna see Emmett like bust out a whole bunch of papers, start tracing some things, and then like get harder paper and cut like perfect shapes, and then align them as he cuts wood along these stencils he's created.
Nice.
And yeah, I want to build a canoe.
There's a bundle of twigs in the guild bank, as well as metal materials and organics.
Yeah, I'd allow a mix and match. Let's do it. All right. So, Emmett, first of all, do you have tools? You do have tools. Yes, you have tools.
I have heavy tools. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a whole dad about this. I'm going to gather up the group. I'm going to give everybody jobs. Like, I'm going to be trying to hand Billy, like, these clamps and be like, okay, you got to help me clamp down these keel strips. And, Royale, you over there, you keep cutting more keel strips. That one's a little too thick. You're going to want to cut them a little thinner. All right?
Yeah, you got it, Dad.
Billy is flat out refusing and actually walks away.
Billy, hold the clamps. All right, KFG, can you hold this torch?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, hold this torch so I can see what I'm doing when I'm cutting this.
Okay.
So, Billy, you just kind of walk away sulking as your dad tries to include you in this group activity. What are you doing in the other part of the town? Just like sulking and just like doing that like upset cat thing where like your back's to them and you're pretending you're ignoring them?
I'm ignoring them. I'm going to see if there's anything around town to do.
Okay.
He's like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
So,
well, Emmett knows how much that Billy hates canoes, and he's trying to make him to make a canoe.
Well, you guys have alluded to the fact that the canoe thing may have been one of the reasons that his marriage ended. So,
yeah, and he's trying to like impose it on Billy, and it's like
canoes bring people together.
Yeah,
well, not with your marriage, they don't.
Oh, love it. So, aside from like the quests that you had there and stuff like that, one Kipswich is a remarkably tiny town. There's like 5 buildings. And like, yeah. And two, the NPCs, now that they've like suddenly gained sentience and things are starting to switch up, like once again, everyone's just kind of going through their own quiet, like existential crisis right now. So the NPCs aren't very easy to interact with. Most of them just kind of want you to go away as they're like suddenly realizing they're people. And it's kind of a big deal for them.
All right. Where are they building the canoe?
I'm assuming down by the docks. Here, let's bring everyone over to like the Kip Switch map here.
And see, like where the canoe is on the board, right there.
Yeah.
No, KFG, hold the torch so I can see what I'm doing.
Like this?
No, higher.
Here?
Higher. What are you doing? Higher.
If she just starts shooting fireballs into the air.
Have you never held a torch?
No. What kind of question is that?
I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at what's happening.
Look, sorry, I've never seen a torch before in a video game. Or well, not in a video game, sorry, in real life. It's just weird to hold it. Look, I got my VR headset recently, okay? I used to have to emulate that shit on MKB. It was fucking awful.
Jamie, did you glue your hand to your knee?
No? Why do you ask, man?
Oh, he's doing the gotcha thing. Oh, it didn't work because he doesn't know what you're doing.
Be careful with that glue. It is really strong.
Glue in the canoe. I got you, Emmett.
So as you...
And yeah...
You see, you're going to be using a mix of some wood, some organics, and some metal at this point. And then you want to incorporate the glowing plank as like this extra. What do you think this glowing plank would add to this canoe? What do you think it would do here?
I mean,
I'm not sure.
Glow dimly.
Make it glow dimly. Yeah, maybe have some light
at the front of the boat.
Yeah, maybe like a light. We can like focus it up to the front somehow.
Okay.
Might help for like luring fish. But the main thing I want to do with this thing is I want to carve the High Tower Merchant Guild onto it.
Oh, we're gonna
So
get
it's like-
fancy with it. I like it.
Yeah. I
Isn't
want
it
like
it's like a boat. Do we gotta name it like the SS?
yeah, all boats have names. What would you guys like to name the canoe?
Oh shit. Yeah.
You name the canoe, KFG.
No, I can't.
You made us name the guild.
Now I have to name the boat.
Yep.
Don't make me do this. I'm gonna pick something stupid like SS Boaty McBoatface.
You see like pale disappointment in Emmett's face.
Look, I'm really not good at naming things.
Like boarding the boat face, Emmett.
What if we just named it the SS Portage, but like all exclamation points, like or all caps and all like 3 exclamation points at the end.
I'm here for that. Portage.
You think it needs more? 5? 6? What if we just did exclamation points the whole way down?
All
like-
the way across.
Yeah,
I'm
like
carving the exclamation points as you're saying this. Like,
Do the exclamation
do as
points
many as
like
you want, Emmett.
Do it as like a tribal lining, right? Like all the way down to the end.
but yeah, I would have that with the nameplate and maybe some sort of light lure. And I would like to like all of this talking, this dad moment I'm having with the group for everybody but Billy. I'll use anecdote to train them in like building canoes.
Okay, so they're definitely going to be able to assist you with this. I don't see a way you can fail the following rolls, but we're going to try anyways because GM intrusions can happen. So we're going to give a couple of rolls here. So the first one is you need the bases of the canoe. So we're just going to you're going to use up your wood material. So you can get rid of your wood material, and it would be I'm assuming an intellect roll. And if you have any crafting skills or anything, feel free, let me know. Of course, you're going to get 2 assets because you've got 2 people helping you. Well, you've got a group of people helping you.
Knowledge in canoes.
Fuck.
You know what? That would apply in this particular case because you're specifically crafting a canoe. You have hyper-specific canoe knowledge. So yeah, in that case, you can use the training from your canoe knowledge. Apply 2 assets because we can only apply up to 2 assets from the people helping you. And your first roll is a difficulty 1. Oh my gosh. And you got a 9. That's like God tier.
Wow.
Yeah.
The minor effect. We should just we get like a +1 again, like ease it by 1 on the next.
The minor effect.
What's the minor effect?
Wow, I don't know. What would be a good minor effect in this case?
I feel like a +1 or whatever to the.
You know
the
what?
check.
I'm gonna grant it extra health on the base. How about that?
Ooh.
Because it's treated like an NPC. It has its own health score. So a minor effect, I'd be willing to that you built in an extra like 2 hit points into the bulk of the canoe, just because you did like good reinforcements and stuff.
Okay, I fuck so.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Can we do like a point of armor or something?
Well, when we get to the metal bits, let's see.
Oh, the metal. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. No, I got you. Yeah.
These are some damn fine keel strips, Royale. You did a real good job cutting these.
Thanks. I had a good teacher.
So now we got to do the second bit. So you've got a canoe shaped, but it's not usable yet. Now you got to like glue and bind it together. So let's use an organics material. If you want to remove an organics material.
Sure.
I have some in the guild if you need any.
It's going to be the same type of crafting as you did before, same assets and everything, but it is going to be a difficulty of 2. Like, you're easing it by 3. I'm just waiting, like, you can't fail these at this moment. I'm just waiting to see if there's a GM intrusion.
All right, Jamie, then don't mess up with this glue. Like, make sure you just get it on the sides and don't get it on your skin.
I got you. I'm a glue expert, man. I'm doing like just like an NPC animation fixing the boat.
So you struggle a little bit at first because you've got all these like untrained hands, but Emmett, between your training and the fact that you're all working together, you easily blow this out of the water, no problem, binding it together.
Ooh.
You see that, Billy? That was great.
Is Billy's out here?
What?
Yeah, he left.
Oh.
What were you saying, Ted?
Is there another tool check?
There will be a third one, yeah.
I have a cipher for this.
There's an app for that.
I'm going to pat Emmett on the back and be like, all right, take us home, Papa. And I'm going to cast Best Tool.
Best Tool? What's that do? The difficulty of any one check by using a tool by 1 step. Ease it by 2 steps. It's a Cypher's 5. You got level 2. So it's going to be eased by an additional 1.
Yeah.
Now, he can't fail it already, so you know what? I'm going to let the Cypher be used a little bit differently since he can't fail it, and I'm just going to say that he doesn't have to roll at all. No chance of a GM intrusion. You're just going to get it. So in this case, you're going to use the metal and minerals as you get some like bracketing in there and stuff like that. I will give you the choice. You could roll on the chance that you get that 20, so you could like have added extra armor or something, or you can just say, nah, we're good in case of that GM intrusion.
But while we're ahead, we got another action challenge, don't we?
I mean,
is there one more after this?
No, level 3 it's usable. You can keep upgrading it. Like, you can keep going up to 10, but...
Should I roll or no? What do you guys think?
I think don't roll, but then roll to go like the next difficulty up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like upgrade the canoe right now?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll do that. So we'll take the... yeah.
Okay. All right, so you now have a well-crafted and fairly sturdy canoe. You have a means of traveling by sea, and all of you get an achievement, just bing over your head. Not only for having created a watercraft, but then a second one pops up as you're the first group on the server to have created a watercraft.
Oh hell yeah!
That's amazing.
Ain't no one else crafting a canoe within the first few hours of a video game being launched. Yeah, it's kind of your group's shtick. So you have a fully upgraded and crafted canoe. So that took you a little over an hour to do, actually, which is like pretty amazing. So level 4 would take another hour. Because as it gets harder and harder. It still needs one more material. I'm going to say at this point you need another wood material, though.
I think I have some in the bank.
We got twigs in the bank.
That's just minor twigs. It's not enough to actually count as a wood material, though. That's just like a treasure item for a gold piece.
This might be good enough for now. I have some other materials if you guys want me to like try to make something else.
Can we use it right now?
Oh, and you can remove the glowing plank, and you do have a light on the front that you can turn on and off. So if we do any like nighttime water maps, you've got a light.
Can we use pieces of the dock?
No, we can't destroy their property. Somebody owns this.
What if Mirabelle? Hey, Mirabelle.
Yes.
Can I rip a couple planks out of the dock to finish our canoe?
Oh, please don't do that. That's like literally the only livelihood of our village.
Just like one or two.
Please don't. I mean, I can't stop you.
Will you take gold for them?
Gold won't feed us.
Wait, won't it? You can just buy food.
From
you
where?
Can't just rip up the dock.
I don't know. I'm not destroying the whole dock. I just want like one plank. Damn. All right, fine. I'll go into the woods. Fuck.
Yeah, can we like just chop down a tree behind like Ralph's house?
Who's got an axe? I don't know if tiger claws are good for chopping trees. I could try. I will try.
Yeah, okay. So if you want to, I'm going to the wrong pages here. I feel
like KFG could break a tree with his fists without the tiger claws.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you go to like just punch a tree, nothing will happen. If you have an axe, however, and it's coded you specifically need an axe, then you can chop down a tree.
I just got a shiv, man.
A couple times, anyways. Guys, does anyone have an axe? I know Billy had one. Do we have to go?
Don't we have
a town?
Don't we have access to a shop with the guild? And he like brings up the newbie shop. It's like, can't we get an axe there?
Oh, fair. I'm just cheap.
Would a hand axe suffice?
Yeah, any axe.
Okay, then yeah, I'll buy a hand axe for a gold from the guild shop.
Okay, you should be able to just drag it over and just like minus yourself a gold manually.
Yep.
Wait, you can see the shops?
Yep.
Yeah, he fixed it.
I guess I will talk about the Tele Tepec tribe who used to use strings to cut down trees and make canoes out of them after hollowing them out with more strings and large ropes, and I will train everybody in woodcutting, I guess.
Okay, I feel like that fact was made up. Sometimes I have a hard time guessing. I feel like that one was made up. And if it's not, I'm gonna fucking curse. Alright, so everyone's trained. So you, Tad, Royale with cheese, you bought an axe. And yeah, it's just go out, might check.
Eased by 1.
And I've kind of got it written out. Each area has like a resource pool to it. So like as you like pull resources from an area, it just lowers, and then eventually you just be like, there's nothing here.
I'm gonna apply a level of effort.
I'll go back to chat.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. So yeah. So you are easily able to gain 1 wood with that. Do you have any in the guild bank? Oh, I was like, why isn't it opening? Because it's already open. Here, I'll just drag 1 onto you then. Is in here, I think. Materials. Here we go. And we'll find Royale with cheese. Equipment. And boop, boop. Materials wood. You've got 1.
And yeah, I'll walk over and I'll hand it to Emmett and be like, "Here you go."
Oh, great! Now we can try to make this better.
Yeah, because there's only one more materials for the level 4. Once you start getting 5 and higher, it starts getting exponentially more, but those first 4 levels are pretty easy. So, I'm assuming it's going to be all the same shit. You're getting everyone together, kind of talking them through it and stuff.
Yeah.
Same role then. Your trained canoe skill, 2 assets. Oh my gosh.
You're
just killing it. Oh, one more you would have had a minor effect.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you're still just killing it. No problem. So another hour goes by, and yeah, you guys, like, you just been, like, some of the NPCs have actually kind of come over and are, like, watching you guys, wondering what you're doing, because you're just there making a canoe. And
Y'all want to learn how to make a canoe?
you say,
Papa
like,
Emmett's teaching a course.
Ralph came over and, like, Humphrey stopped having an existential crisis for a moment. Ralph just kind of looks at you. He's still like a little bit of a crazed look in his eyes, but he's like, "No, I'm just watching. I'm just watching."
That hour that it takes for Emmett to complete the canoe, can I take that hour to get a subtle cipher, please?
Sure.
Ralph, if you'd like to come over and help and hold this torch, because KFG can't hold a fucking torch. Sorry for cursing.
I don't hold torches. It's not in my job description. I'm a key fighter. I fight and I do key.
You got the Great Escape. Automatically succeed at a number of pick, lock, or escape artist skill checks equal to the cipher's level until the end of the scene.
That's crazy.
Actually pretty cool.
Really cool. So yeah, we got a level 4 canoe now.
You have a level 4 canoe. So I should actually, like, make you your canoe. I'm just gonna put it in the, like, the followers and pets area. Vehicle.
Go
ahead.
I was gonna say it's an MMO, so like you'd be able to like drop it into your inventory and just like bring it up through your
HUD menu, summonable. Right? You don't have to portage it everywhere. That would suck.
I want to make it hoverable.
We're just carrying this around.
No.
Hover canoe, I'm here for it.
Hover canoe on land.
You could eventually.
Yeah, that's the goal for the SS portage. Do you guys mind if I like use some of this materials and a little more time, make some sort of something for Billy to smack people with?
And you can do whatever the hell you want, man.
Take your time.
Yep.
I'm gonna go punch trees because I just remembered my pizza.
Why don't you go try to make a friend, KFG?
Does anyone know what pizza is?
Speaking of that, truly, now that we have the guild hall, I would like to do the cooking quest and get that stuff so that we can start.
That's the pumpkins.
Food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have to eat eventually.
I'm getting hungry.
I have a question for you guys. It's getting late. Didn't you
we should probably get off the game.
We're gonna be attacking soon.
Oh yeah, we got to deal with that too.
I want to do the cooking quest, but I also would feel bad if these people got wiped out by orcs.
I was gonna suggest, like, because we have to go out that way to take them on anyway, we could take on the orcs and hit the pumpkin patch on the way back, like we did with the other quest.
Yeah, the works. We'll do that. Orcs are probably higher priority. We should stay here tonight, though, in case they try to do a night raid.
I think if they try to do a night raid, then having somebody come at them when they're thinking that they're going to sneak up on a place is going to take them by surprise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So rather than stay, like, we should, like...
Oh, you want to just head out at night?
I want to set up an ambush for them, if that's the case.
Yeah, we could try that. There's no guarantee they're going to attack tonight, though.
We'll get the jump on them, though.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, either way.
That's smart. We can gank them.
So here's a question. Let's work together on this one. How do you think the MMO works on a day-night cycle? What do you think they did? Is it like is it happening constantly, or is it maybe on a 24-hour or 12-hour schedule? What do you guys think how the MMO did this day-night schedule?
It probably would have been on a, like most MMOs, they have it on a their own time system, right? Where it moves faster. Like, so it's not a full 24-hour period.
So like a 12-hour period, just in case type thing?
Every 8 or 12 hours it switches from day to night, because I'd imagine you have different mobs that come out at night as opposed to during the day, right?
And like different, maybe you find quest NPCs in different spots or something.
Okay, I like 8. So let's say like every 8 hours is like a day-night cycle.
Okay.
So, or something like that.
So it'll be like 4 hours day, 4 hours night, and then.
So that's going to be something your characters are going to have to get used to. So at this point, you've already, because you guys have been playing, like your characters have been playing for a couple of hours now. So like you've already gone through like a portion of the day. Like you want to say like this is probably getting into like the equivalent of afternoon, evening at this point. Actually longer, because you guys have taken some lengthy rests at one point, so you've actually already gone through like a couple of in-game days, so to speak.
I think so, yeah.
And we would have already had knowledge of the day-night cycle from being in the beta.
Yes. Yeah. So they've finished their canoe. Canoe Crusher, have you been getting up to any mischief or anything? Well, they've been at this for about like 3 hours now.
Not really. Maybe just eating stuff out of the garden.
Okay.
Didn't you like light that shit on fire like last time?
We were like... The corner of it's still sort of like covered in gasoline or like lamp oil, I think I said it was. But he never actually lit it on fire, and it's been seeping in and kind of some of it evaporating and stuff since then. So it's not as flammable now. But there's still a full garden there. Yeah. And like he sees you eating out of the garden, and he does not seem to give two shits. He does not seem to care.
Nice.
You did a good job.
Yeah. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know why we're doing this. Why do I live here? What is there that's benefit to living here? Why am I here?
Nice place.
I guess I got my own house. I mean, houses.
Your own house?
Houses are cheap. Anyone can get a house.
That's. But you can grow a garden and like sell stuff to people, and you have like your own business.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because I could always get people to like start bringing things from my garden to the big city.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could become a full farmer, maybe. Maybe I should get like start a bigger garden, like a farm.
Yeah. Start a farm, grow couple other things, and
yeah, and then I could hire people at like a really low wage so that I make maximum profits, and then I could like corner the market on farms everywhere. Next thing you know, I can jack up the prices because I'm the only farmer around. Oh yes.
Sure. I don't know what most of that stuff was, but yeah, okay. Why not?
All right, so you
there you go. You have a purpose in life.
I do. I'm going to become the farm baron.
Don't forget who helped you with that.
Can I try to rob him really quick while they're having that conversation outside?
You're robbing him specifically, or his house?
His house.
His house.
Something from his house.
Just going to the farmer's house. All right. Yeah.
I'll like creep up and then dive through the window.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have a lot. I mean, like beyond minimum bear. You remember when you were first in this village, these houses were like blocked off. Like you couldn't go into the houses. Like they just never modeled the insides. But all of a sudden you realize you can go into the house now. But when you do, it's like bare bones fucking furniture. And it looks like nothing's been touched. Like everything's just freshly spawned in place type things. The only thing I'd say, well, first give me a speed check for stealth just to see if he notices you're rummaging around in his house. And I will say there's one thing. That is the wrong... There.
Oh, why does it pay for the dice?
Oops.
I have to just roll it.
Equipment. Oh, there's a search bar. I'm dumb. 3. Okay, he's not gonna notice that. He's just a dude. Nothing special about him. The only thing you're gonna find in there, because he is a farmer, is you're gonna find a set of heavy tools.
Oh, I'll try to steal them.
And steal his heavy tools? Okay. You won't need to make a roll for that. You're already sneaking around in there, and it's not like you're stealing from him personally. I'll just drag that onto you. Move 1. There. You now have a set of heavy tools on yourself.
Imagine taking a poor farmer's only possession as he's like
he was planning the farm baron.
As he's planning a business.
He's not planning nothing. And like hop out, look around.
You should leave a call card, bro. Like a calling card so that people will swear revenge to murder you. He's gonna kill you so that he can get his tools back to become the farm baron.
Yeah, like...
Except you're gonna kill him because you're gonna have like 1,000 other plebs with the same kind of thing mad at you, and you're just gonna kill him for like 40 damage in one hit.
Well, the crime baron, just like carve it in his wall or something.
Because I wouldn't want to carve anything to like...
You just like leave a note.
Like El Barto.
Just don't bring the attention back to the guild.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not a crime guild. We're a merchants guild.
It just says, the high tower got you. And it's like, oh no!
On his fresh furniture, I'll just carve a big G for now.
A big G? Okay.
Yeah. To the leaf.
So this spotless, untouched, like never been before, like it's like just pristine, and then there's just this roughly carved big G on a chair. Got it.
Sneak back away.
So with that, you have a working canoe, which Emmett can just spawn or despawn as need be. I've added it into your follower and pets area. I'll get a picture for it afterwards. But you have a level 4 canoe. Takes 1 crew to manage. Yeah.
I have one more thing I want to do before we head out and try and fuck up these orcs.
That's okay. I want to try to build something as well.
Can I sell things to the shop?
No. The basic shop is just to get your like newbie equipment. You need an actual store or shop to sell things. Unfortunately, Kipswitch doesn't have one.
Okay.
It's meant just to do a couple of basic quests and then get the fuck out of Dodge. Well, it doesn't have one yet. Now that these people are conscious, you never know how things will change in the future. Emmett, you said you wanted to build something else?
Yeah, I want to build some kind of weapon for Billy. Like, I've seen him use the weapon in this game. I want to try to build him one.
Okay.
Weapon would be good for him.
What do you want to build? You guys have the knowledge to build any standard or magical, like up to blue, like level 3 equipment piece. It just takes more shit.
Well,
Don't we have a rope for magical equipment?
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Could we hook him up with some magical plate armor?
I think we need more materials for that.
Well, I have two metals and 3
I put
arcane.
metal in the guild hall. I'll be right back.
Actually, you would have enough. You would need 2 metals and 1 arcane to like make a basic metal magic something.
Plate armor?
Yeah, you could do plate armor with that.
Okay.
Being a video game, it's only going to take you an hour.
I will definitely do that.
You want to try that? All right, let's go. Let's do it.
And anybody who's willing to stick around with me will get the spiel about how a Nunavut tribe of like hunter gatherers would like very early on made canoes, and somehow that relates to making armor out of it.
All right. Now, being a magical item, it is tougher to do. Sorry, you need 2 metal. Yeah, 2 metal and 2 arcane to make it. So being a magical item, it is tougher to make, but you can give her a try. So the first check is going to be intellect, and then if you have any sort of armor smithing or blacksmithing or anything, you I'm assuming, are there others that are going to be helping him out?
Oh, of course.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll give him a hand.
Okay, then you get your 2
Listen to
assets.
the news.
Awesome.
So you get your 2 assets with it. I don't know if you have a skill that would apply at this point. I'm not sure that you would.
No, because I think we ruled that I don't get the training from my own anecdote.
Right. Okay. So it'll
I can
cost
train
you.
them, but not myself.
So you need to bring it to level 3 because you're trying to make a magical one before it's usable. So level 1 is going to cost you 1 metal, and it is a difficulty 3 check.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, your rolls tonight.
Jesus.
Okay. So minor effect. Do you want to say like maybe it's like super ornate, like it's got some like really nice designs and patternings in it and stuff, or do you have another idea?
Yeah, I want it to be engraved with something from Billy's childhood that he's not into anymore.
Okay. So like his favorite like cartoon kids like mascot type thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Princess Bubblegum.
Buddha, are you there right now?
Princess for Bob.
What do you think what was part of your childhood that you are not into anymore and your father's so out of touch he doesn't realize this?
What's the kids shows that have been around maybe about 5-6 years ago?
I have no idea.
He asked to a group of adults.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
There you go.
Okay, so you're not into SpongeBob anymore. So you make like a SpongeBob motif on the armor then. So you got like the little pineapple house. There's like Patrick there, and I love it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, all right. First one's done. So second check is another metal you're gonna have to spend. So reduce your metal stockpile by 1, and same thing as before, but difficulty 4 this time. You're aiming for
2 assets.
Oh, that was closer that time.
It was.
But you still got it.
SpongeBob?
What was that?
No, I'm gonna ask him it like that SpongeBob.
Yeah, but Billy, he loves SpongeBob. He's really into it. He sings a song all the time. He does this really cute little dance. You gotta see it.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, he's got to do the dance.
This next check normally takes several hours. So you guys are going to be here for a while. But
are we cool with that, or should I finish this later? Am I able to finish it later, or?
Yeah, you don't have to finish it off right now. That's the beauty of the crafting system I made for Cypher, is the fact that you can do it in bits and pieces. You don't have to focus it all at once.
I know you had your plan to like ambush the orcs or whatever. So if you want to just come like collect Emmett and be like, we gotta go, he'll pack up and come.
We'll keep watch till like you're done, right? Like,
yeah,
you guys.
Doesn't matter to me.
I don't know. Is KFG back? No, he's still gone.
He's not.
I mean, like, I think, like, I don't know what's going on with these orcs. If we're worried that they're attacking tonight, we could just come back and do it. You can finish it up later.
I can finish this literally whenever.
Yeah.
So, like, KFG, I'm building Billy some armor. This next step is going to take several hours. Do we want to go deal with these orcs, or do we want to hang out here and what happens happens?
I mean, if we're here when the orcs attack, we just fight them off and protect the villagers, right? Maybe it's
Yeah,
ready to go hide down by the docks or some shit.
We could also just go gank the orcs, and then I can finish this after.
How important is this gift to Billy? To you?
Oh, he's gonna love it. He loves SpongeBob. Like I was telling Royale, he did this cute little dance. He knows all the words.
You want to finish it now?
Well, if we got important things to do, I understand, and I can pack up and just finish it later. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, I'm asking you. Do you want to finish it?
Well, of course I want to finish it, but I don't want to. I don't want to be a burden.
No, that's fine. You work on that. We can post up here and tell the villagers if orcs, because I'm assuming they all know, right? Mirabelle's probably told them.
Yeah.
So first sign of orcs, we'll tell them run down to the docks. I don't think the orcs are coming by boat. They're coming by foot. I think their village is nearby. Tell them to run down there. Is there anything bad in the water? Do you guys know?
Bad in the water.
I don't know. I feel like we should just tell them to all run to the beach because we could.
That's where the roctopotamuses are.
Set up like a line of defense, right?
Like, I don't think we should let them even get to town. KFG, you're one of the best PvP fighters in the world. A couple of orcs should be nothing, and we've got your back.
If you guys want to go stop the bad guys, we can do that first.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, let's take them out. Honestly, strike first before they strike is really that's the key to PvP. We should be doing it that way. Let's hunt some orcs. KFG like raises a fist. He's like ready.
Okay. All right.
Royale Cheese like rests his hand on your shoulder and just like nods to you like knowingly.
Alrighty. So you guys are going to take off and go hunt the orcs then. So you head off north out of the city. It is starting to get to be nighttime. At this point, you were starting to go through the nighttime itself as you're going off the beaten path. You're going off the road, sort of following the coastline as you go along. And eventually in the distance, you see a rough wooden palisade with these like crude smoky torches along the spiky top of the palisade. And the palisade itself it's not like good solid like logs that have been sharpened so much as just like a ramshackled bit of like a few good logs with a lot of like sharpened sticks through it. You can almost see through the palisade itself. Like it's a really, really rough wall that's been created. And there's not even a proper gate in the front. Just like at one point there's a gap in the palisade that looks like it's like the front entrance to where you're going. Let's bring you guys out here. We're gonna say you're gonna start like here. And
you guys want to do some reconnaissance? You want to hit him first?
It's your call.
KFG's gonna do this before the fight starts. Oh, nice. Well.
Okay, I'm gonna deal with that one in a second.
Sure. I was trying to heal myself.
Oh, you were. Oh. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm hurt too.
I mean, you guys just spent several hours like making a boat.
Did we spend enough time to rest up? Like, could we have?
Like, if you got any recovery rolls of an hour or less, you could have easily have used them. Easily.
Could. Okay.
I only got my 10 hour.
Undo my water key, or do you want the intrusion?
You should, Buddha. You should at least have all of the stuff because we all got a reset last session.
Well, you reset when you came out of the dungeon, but then you fought the fish people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we reset after that?
No.
You did say after killing like elite mobs and shit that we got like after we got out of the dungeon. I don't know if that applies.
No, it's just because you finished the dungeon.
Oh, I didn't realize that stuff reset.
Yeah, like that's what I meant. Like you should have more than the 10 hours because you didn't spend any of those last session.
Oh, I didn't realize the recovery rolls reset. Okay, I thought it was just our pools.
No, you reset everything. You're good.
Oh, then I have like all of them.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna use one of those. I'm gonna use the 10-minute one.
I don't get a choice, right? I have to start at the beginning.
You have to use them in order, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then that was action.
Like, you don't have to check them yourself. Just as you hit the thing, it'll check them off for you. But yeah, you have to use them in order.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I didn't get any of these guys. You know what? Let's go big.
So also use one of my healing things as well.
Okay, go ahead. Yep, get yourself all healed up and stuff before we get in here, and then we'll deal with you approaching this fine place.
Oh, feel free to take the intrusion because I would have done the key heal first anyways and failed it. Like that was. I'm not re-rolling it.
Did you do this as you were approaching, just to make sure you were like fully healed up,
no,
or
this would have been something that KFG did like before they were there? Like,
okay,
I just didn't notice that his speed. Like, I didn't notice he wasn't full, kind of thing. That's
you did it a while. You would have did it a while ago. I think this is one of the. And you didn't really need it per se. So this is one of the times I'm going to say I'm just going to hand wave the GM intrusion because I don't have anything specific to give you yet.
Well, either way, if I go to use it again, it's hindered by an extra step. So
yeah, at the very least, it didn't work, and you're not going to have an easy time of it.
That's pretty bad, anyways. You know. I don't see a roll for my recovery thing. Oh. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, I'm full up now, boys.
Yeah.
I would like to use an XP point for a player intrusion.
Okay. What do you want to do? What would you like to modify the world with here?
I would like a nice little pop-up message. Something that Emmett probably shouldn't have seen as a perfect suggestion. A follower or already friendly NPC suggests a course of action with regard to an urgent question, problem, or obstacle you're facing. And I want to know, like, what these guys' weaknesses are or how we can kill them easier.
Okay.
Did Sunshine and Haymond ever get back to KFG? He DM'd them the name of the guild and sent them invites.
They basically sent you a "we'll get back to you." We're trying to work on getting our own.
Yeah.
So they're still considering it. As for dealing with them, I'd say the main piece of information you would get back, Emmett, would be the fact that you know that they're very chaotic creatures, and generally there's some sort of boss or leader, and if you can take them out, the rest are a lot less effective. So, to focus on whoever looks like the leader first, and the entire thing will start to dissolve a little easier.
Let's say that out loud. And be like, That just came up on my screen. Did that come up on your, like, well, what is that? What does that mean?
I didn't see nothing. What did you see?
I got a message.
What's it say? Who's it from?
Just
The
popped up.
scammer, don't give them gold.
Oh, it's not asking for gold. It's saying that these orc things have a leader, and if you kill the leader, they'll all run away or something.
Whoa.
FT, like, upon hearing that, like, puffs his chest out. He gets a little hyped. He's like, kill their leader. Alright. My thirst for battle has awakened.
Like the top of the window says like adult assistance mode or something like that. Basically, it's like a built-in feature for people that are slightly older that want an easier time with the game. So it just like feeds this like tutorial information at you constantly.
The only way I've been actually able to move around is it just lets me know which ways to go.
Yeah. Like everyone else is trudging through here, wondering where they're going. You've got this like lit up path that's like telling you which way to go.
Although, like a bunch of orbs, he's just gonna like walk into them. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, you guys don't have the tutorial messages on?
What?
What?
You know, the help messages?
I'm a high-ranking PvP player. I've done esports and MMOs before this. I don't know what the fuck a tutorial is.
You know, like the first class.
No,
It's where the word tutor comes from.
No, man, just hit buttons, figure out what they do.
You said two.
So you approach, it's quite dark now. It's relatively dark. Emmett, you would also get feedback to know that the orcs are able to see in darkness much more keenly than you're able to. But there seems to be enough lights around the place. You don't think, unless you start chasing them into the wilderness or something, you don't think that's going to be an issue. But you approach this encampment. It looks like it's been very roughly and recently created with this rough, like I said, the rough palisade around it. And as you're approaching it, you're seeing at least some of them through the gateway. In here, just so you can see what they see.
yeah, she's gonna like pat Gluckster on the back, and be like, "All right, Gluckster, got a job for you. You're the fastest one in the group. You're a rogue. You just scout the area a little bit for us, all right? When the shit hits the fan, just fucking tag team the boss with the rest of us. Go for back attacks. You're a rogue. They get extra damage.
I got you.
I'll
Get
try
what you're
to
putting down.
Angle, and Billy's gonna take the front. Billy, I need you to just find the biggest, baddest motherfucker in there and just, like, I don't know, hit him in the balls with your warhammer or something. Get his attention, make him mad at you, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
In the balls.
I'll sneak up on him.
And I'm sure whatever's big and bad, and I like to imagine that, like, out of all the characters, like, Billy's is the shortest. Like, even though he's our tank, he's, like, the smallest model somehow. Like,
I don't know. It seems like a pretty decent sized...
No, he made his character bigger just because.
Yeah, I imagine being like 12 or 13 or whatever, he probably made like, he would make like the opposite of himself. So he's like max height slider, max bulk slider.
I have to do an episode where like everybody morphs into their actual appearance for a bit. That would be fun.
Now we haven't used the rough maps like these before, basically, well, except for BHU has. But basically the way it works is ignore the measurements when you drag, like if we're on a battle map, it's because it's in zones. So anything in the same square as you is immediate, and then every square past that is another range increment. So short, long, very long, etc. So technically these guys, even though they're only like 2 increments away from you, 3 away from you. That's a very long distance away. So that's a good distance.
We couldn't see them, right? Like,
you can see shapes moving around, and especially since they're lit up and you're not. You're kind of in the darkness in the woods.
We see a big one, Gluckster.
I'm just seeing shapes right now. I can't really make nothing out.
Well, what's the biggest looking shape?
The right one, I think.
And you see that these guys you see are just the ones near sort of like the central area by the gates. There's more probably further inside. You just don't see them at the moment.
Peter's probably not hanging out front.
I'm really crouching around trying to look.
Okay, so you're going to like move forward, kind of sneak around and look. So I'm going to get you to make a speed check for me, stealth related.
I'll try to mess with them.
I'm actually going to give you a free asset for that because you're in the darkness where they're not. So we're going to say that's even a 5. Although you were beating them anyway, most of them anyways, I think. All right, so Gluckster, yeah, we'll say that you start creeping up. You start like looking around through the gateways. You're going to see a bunch more around, and you also like. In the back here, you can see where I'm pointing here. That area looks like sort of like the main tent. You know how in like these orc encampments, there's always that like one tent that's got like bones and horns and everything adorning it and stuff like that. That looks to be that square. That looks to be where the main tent is.
Okay.
So you're creeping up. You're kind of like looking through. You've gotten some information now. You look back towards your group, and they're sort of like waiting on like pins and needles, wondering what you're seeing.
Yeah, definitely tell them like I see more orcs, and I see I think it's the chief's tent, just over yonder.
You think you could draw like maybe 1 or 2 of theirs attention, and we can get like an ambush? If we can take a couple of them out before, you know what I mean? Because there's no way in hell we're gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you can lure one out, everybody got ranged weapons.
Yep.
No.
Shit.
I got a ranged weapon.
Somebody got an extra ranged weapon for. Well, you might not need one because you'll be close. We got an extra range weapon,
right.
Billy.
I'm trying to mess with my moves here, and it says I don't have permissions on my sheet.
What? Your abilities?
I think they're out, and they're just. Yeah, I'm trying to add.
Oh, that's with the
dark
permissions.
Yeah, I click on it and it says I don't have.
Give me a second here.
I'm trying to add them so I can edit them in the combat sheet and like move them over, but it's not letting me.
Billy, I got you.
I gave all of you guys like full permissions for everything. You're trying to edit one of your abilities and it's not working?
Yeah, because it says on the magic glizzy it's a +1 on the damage. I'm trying to put that.
In combat.
Yeah. Because it says 4 damage, it'd be a 5 damage for the glizzy, right?
Oh, okay. Here, I'll change it for you. I'm not sure why it's not letting you edit that. That's really weird. Is it just grayed out for you? Like you can't type the number in?
When I click, it says you don't have sufficient permissions.
Huh. I'll have to look at that one, see what's going on with that, because you guys have like full permissions, do everything except turn mods on and off.
And I've done it before, like moved it over, named the attack. Right?
Might be something to do with the update to version 10. There's still some stuff to work out. I'm not sure why you wouldn't have access to that. I'll take a look. Maybe ask Marco, see what's going on. What's up?
All right.
Yeah, I've upped the damage to 5 for you, if it's supposed to be 5.
Sweet.
Okay, so how are you enacting this ramshackle plan that seems to be forming up here of you luring one out? What exactly are you doing to do this?
Leaving it up to Gluckster. He's the rogue. I'm not the rogue.
Yeah. He's the Rouge. All right, Gluckster,
Yep.
how are you doing this? Are you calling out for him? Are you going to pull an Aloy and like throw a rock from the bushes, or are you going to like try to like full on stealth in and hope you can like shiv them in the back before they react? You got tons of choices.
If you want, Tumblehome can help you. He can taunt. So if you want to like put him somewhere else, and you can like do a twofer thing.
That's really good. Yeah, you could taunt one out. Also, KF2 would like to ready a fireball for, when one of them gets further away.
Yeah, tumble home. That'd be sweet if you could taunt him.
And you don't
And then
know,
whenever one gets distracted, I'll sneak up and try to get him.
you don't know how smart they are, if they're still just like they have like aggro mechanics, or if they're starting to get smarter like the other NPCs, where you might actually have to be like, doing something that won't make him think they're being attacked to not yell out. You don't know how it's working. Up until now, there's traditional like MMO aggro mechanics, so if it's still working like that, you're golden.
Yeah, I'll just tell Tumblehome to listen to you. The man with the plan.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'll tell him to like move up to the next block in front of me. Like, try to just get any one of their attention.
Okay, so he's gonna like go here, because his taunt. Yeah. All right.
I would like be sneaking up behind him, like crouching around, try protecting him.
Actually, his taunt's up to a short distance, so he actually has to be one more. So if you're gonna have Tumblehome try to go up here to taunt them without alerting all of them, Emmett, can I get you to make a speed check for me on Tumblehome's behalf for stealth, just so that he's not like boldly just like walking out into the open and just like having a bunch of orcs see him? So far, so good. You get bonuses because you're in the darkness, and they're not looking in that direction. So I'm going to say in this point, they just do not see. Basically, you had to roll not a 0. All right, Tumblehome seems in place, and he's looking back at you, Gluckster, like waiting for like a thumbs up or okay.
Everybody else, move up real fast.
Yeah, I like move up. We'll move up one more, like
Yeah,
like creeping along the walls.
Get
and
yourselves
behind
in
stuff.
whatever positions you'd like.
And Emmett will be aiding in the attack tasks.
Okay,
Shit, Emmett.
you're already giving them an anecdote, telling them their shit.
I'll have like the dark blade in one hand and the glissy in the other hand. Creeping up.
Where am I supposed to be?
Anywhere in that like tile, just it all counts as like one square.
Imagine like the little guy's trying to taunt them over, and then Gluckster's trying to stab them as they're looking at the little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh yeah, like crouching around, covering Thunderhome.
Now, because this is abstract, so there's a few things that work slightly differently, like Buddha with your bash that repositions them in an immediate area. I would let you to reposition someone in or out of an adjacent zone from you. So if like someone's in the zone next to you, if you want to like draw them into yours or out of yours to make it easier or harder for people to get to it and stuff, you can do that. You still got your chess piece availability for controlling the environment. All right. Tumblehome is going to do his taunt then. Go ahead, and that would be intellect. It's trained, of course, because he is trained with that. I like the fact that Foundry has built-in pings to it now. Oh, that's pretty good. Bing. All right, and he is taunting the amusing orc to come at him.
I'll just be ready with a knife ready to stab him.
All right. All right. Well, that's easy enough. So this like lone little slime. The rest of you are still hidden in the darkness. This lone little slime comes up, and he's just like, and this orc that was like sort of near the gates or whatever looks over at the slime, and you hear him like, "Hey, what's that?" You rolled good enough. I'm gonna say that just the one orc comes over for now, just to like be like, "What? What are you?" What are you guys doing in response? He is approaching Tumblehome. He has a weapon raised. He's got what do these guys wield? A maul.
Ranged attacks if you got him.
I'll be trying to
move in.
I would try to like sneak up behind him and try to stab him in the back and get the sneak attack off.
All right, yeah, I'll let you guys do that. We can reposition for our first stuff. So Kirby, you get Gluckster in. I'm gonna let Gluckster go around for like the backstab before we get into things, and then we'll do some ranged attacks. We'll flow this narratively first, see how much we can do without going into an actual combat.
Is it safe to assume that KFG has his thunder fists up?
I'm assuming you would have put them up, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't call it out, but I just wanted to double check before we get into... Okay, thank you.
Oh, it reset the thing. It's not showing their health pools. Because the variable for the health pools changed. It was like, why isn't it doing it? Oh. A lot of little things that I had set up in the previous thing that, because all the variables have changed names. That's okay. Just so you guys can see their healths. So know we like that.
I'll roll my attack.
Yeah, go ahead. You've already been stealthing very, very well, so I'm not going to make you reroll the stealth. Go ahead and do the attack and ease it by 2 because you're unseen. He doesn't even know you exist.
I'd put the glizzy away. I'd pull out the dirty shiv and the dark blade.
And you nat 20. Oh! Boy!
Actual assassin Gluckster in the house.
Like both knives, just stab him at the same time.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, Gluckster, time to kill people. And he's like, oh boy, here I go killing again.
And you get extra damage from surprise attacks on top of that. So, shit. Okay. You were hitting with what, the shiv?
Yeah.
So that's 4.
4.
Another
The
4,
dirty
it's
shiv.
8. 2, because of the surprise attack, you're at 10. Sorry, do you want the +4 damage, or do you want a major effect of some kind?
The major effect be he fucking dies.
Like silence does?
It's a major effect. You guys are kind of like creeping through, and once again, this isn't D&D. This is Cypher. If your major effect is you just go up and like knock him out, I would allow it.
Chloroform?
Yeah, like you just like pommel strike to the back of the head or something.
I was gonna say KFG has a ready to action to like immediate follow up on this. Like that doesn't put him out, you know.
It's up to you.
Like choke him out and like drag him behind somewhere, like put him behind barrels or something.
Okay.
Throw him in something.
All right.
So like stab him, but then choke him out after.
Okay, so you want to do the base damage, but then the major effect will be just knock him out. It's just as a in case. Sweet. Okay, so he takes 6 damage. Actually, does he take 6 damage? Does he have armor? He has no armor. Okay. You take 6 damage. And then you knock his ass out.
Yeah. No, like pull him over and like just throw his body behind something. Just
all right.
Pop it down.
So you guys are all at the ready. You've got like ranged weapons out. You're ready to do this, and you just see like Gluckster just like appear from a bush, just like, and then just drag him in.
Like into Assassin the Creed or like Splinter Cell this man. Like
Hitman.
Choke him out. Yeah.
You pull the full Hitman. Like he just needs a dumpster somewhere to dump him in. Like
comes out dressed as an orc.
Yeah. So yeah, and these are like the orcs in this universe are like big like pig men, big beefy like kind of rotund pig people. And yeah, you've got him hidden in some bushes. The others, the caring orc doesn't seem to be caring too much about what's happening right now. They're all kind of just doing their thing. At the moment, they haven't noticed he's gone. He did say he would be back. What are you guys doing? You've got this unconscious orc now.
Ooh, day, gra.
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah,
finish him off.
Do you just want to cook to Gracie?
Oh yeah.
All right.
For the loot.
For the loot. Okay, he's.
This ain't an ambassador mission.
Yeah, can we cook the orcs?
They're pig.
Their meat?
I don't know if that would be good meat.
That is up to you and how you feel about that. They are people, but they are pig-shaped people. So
I'm gonna message Gluckster. I'm just gonna like pull up the HUD and message Gluckster and be like, grab that meat.
Oh god.
I got you. I'll tape it back.
I got you. Grab his own meat. Like,
Oh my
checks
god.
himself.
I'll just start carving up the orc a little bit.
So should we like do it again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like Luxor's got his bush, right?
Repeat until it fails, and then we just have to fight them all. That's pretty much how I do every stealth.
Should we like maybe go the other way and try to lure the captain out?
Gluckster, where's the captain?
Elements is like a few. I'll like point to where I see where it was.
Yeah, it was
north
like,
a little bit.
It was like over there.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think that's where it is.
So
I'm just talking.
And now you
news.
see the like anyone that was talking to Gluckster sees the absolutely horrifying sight of him undressing a pig man and tearing into his flesh with a knife.
What are you doing?
Butchery. I think it's a skill.
Why are you doing that?
For
We
food.
gotta level that shit up somehow.
What?
The skinning? Is that it?
What?
Is that the skill?
Okay, Billy, you're not allowed to play this game anymore.
Oh, you like bacon?
Gluckster, can you make an intellect roll for me, please? For harvesting meat from this thing? Oh god. Why do I have to say this?
You harvest the pigman orc's meat and flesh.
3. Okay, so you're not going to get a ton out of it. They're low-level monsters, and it wasn't the greatest roll. But you are going to get 1 monster meat in your materials.
I
Did you
could.
drop anything on the loot table?
The loot thing. Does this still work?
Oh, let's find out.
Nope, not yet. Well, still works, but nothing drops.
No, it doesn't work. Nothing dropped.
Yeah. We'll try it again.
Stream's
one more
over.
time.
Give up. Yeah. So you got 1 monster meat, which is that's actually a fairly decent level cooking. Like that's more rare than the regular meats. I guess if you were to slaughter the entire village, you could theoretically make a good buck out of this. If that's where this is going.
It might.
I mean, who am I to say? I like nuked a child from orbit basically in BHG's game. So who am I to say? You're butchering a pig, man.
You've made me say some pretty horrific shit on stream, and I'd do it again.
It's my comeuppance.
You guys elected the guy that talks with his fists as your leader.
Humble Home like looks at you, Gluckster, and like looks at the other orc, and it's like, "You ready, bro?" He doesn't say that, but you can see it.
Yeah.
Gives the look.
I'll like give him the nod. Like,
I mean, Humble Home doesn't speak, but he does. You hear that like that.
Yeah. You hop in the bush. He gets ready. He's gonna taunt again. It's an intellect roll.
Let's get rid of this dude. Yeah, it's an intellect based roll. He's trained on it.
going to hide again, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna get another stealth from you, Gluckster. Speed roll, stealth based, if you can, please.
Yeah, I'll let him jump in the bush first.
Okay, all right. All right. I mean, the other two guys are kind of further away, so yeah, the carrying orc will be like, "Hey, what? Hey, where'd he go?" And yeah, you've got a guy coming over by himself.
What again, Gluckster?
So
Yeah, I'll try to link.
yeah, you get to ease it by 2 because he doesn't know you exist.
Get him again with the dirty shiv.
This is another brute, so it's another just like big orc with a maul. Oh my god. Not as insane as last time, but you're still doing 6 damage.
Yeah, I'll say jump out from the behind there and just stab him in the back.
Now the rest of you get to do your shit as well, so let's go down the list. Royale with cheese, you see Gluckster come out, not as effective this time. He like shivs him in the back, and you hear this like the orc like arch. It looks like he's about to cry out, but he hasn't actually reacted yet because you're on this shit. What are you doing?
Yeah, I am going to fire a basic wand.
Okay.
Was it?
Much quieter than a gun.
Counts as a light weapon. That's what I figured.
I'll roll my like a light little like pew.
Yeah, I'll roll club as my light weapon.
That'll do. Beats a 2. That is not enough. This little like you've never used this weapon before, and you like hear that this little spark comes out of it and just kind of like gets like shuffled through the plant life and the various foliage that's around, getting like eaten up through the leaves, and it doesn't actually seem to reach him.
He's just like, ugh.
Shit's wizards suck, dude. Canoe Crusher, you're here. You don't really have a ranged weapon. You're kind of waiting in the. Flame. Oh, you get. Oh, there you go. Canoe Crusher. What are you doing? Are you using your new ranged weapon?
Is he? So he's too far to use my pull ability, right?
Oh, you could pull him, right?
I could pull him over to us.
Yeah, if you want to like. Basically, I would allow you to sort of exchange places with him. Like you move up, you hit him. I'll let you like push him back to where Emmett is.
Can you push him to KFG?
Or push him to KFG. You could do that too.
Push him right into KFG's loving embrace.
We'll move Tumble him a bit. Yeah, you can do that. If you want to move up to him, I'll just allow it. We're going a little loosey-goosey in this one. Like once again, this isn't D&D. We don't have the exact measure.
Is it eased or anything?
Yeah, Emmett was easing us.
Yeah, you're eased 1 by Emmett. The orc is now like reacting to the fact that people are here, so you don't get the unseen. Like he knows people are attacking him, but you still get the one from. Oh, fuck off!
Son of a bitch!
Jesus.
Nice.
If he's not dead, I mean.
Oh, it added a damage 3 or 7 now. I like that it like puts it in there. That's cool. Yeah. Are you taking a major effect with that or the extra damage?
Probably the major effect.
All right. What do you want this major effect to be?
So I'm using a warhammer, right?
Yeah.
I want to like wrap the warhammer around the back of his head, yank, and then kind of like pull him to the floor and stomp on him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's 3 damage. But basically I will give you an additional attack that is eased by another one because he's prone, as you like give him a good old face stomping.
Okay, unarmed strike, I'm assuming?
However you want to do it. If you want to attack in with the warhammer, you can. If you just want to like literally stomp on his face.
Probably the warhammer.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, let's do the warhammer. Eased by 1 because of Emmett. Or is it eased by 2 now?
He's 2 now because he's also prone.
Okay.
If you don't kill him, do a nice cricket swing over to KFG. We'll play some ball.
Difficulty 6. Yeah, that's another 4. Oh, he is so close. But as you were doing this, you still had your control from the first attack was the one where you moved them around, right?
Yeah, so I would have moved him like
bash,
Yeah. So
like
basically,
right here.
basically you kind of combo attack this. You knock him to the ground, hit him like stomp him really good. I'm gonna say it's probably like a golf swing. As you then like knock him towards KFG, so like through the bushes.
Oh, yeah. Is he still prone?
He's still prone, yeah. He's just like tumbled. This like bloodied, half dead orc tumbles through the bushes and just like is laying at your feet, like, oh, what the fuck?
KFG just like looks. He's like, "Not your day, friend," and just like goes to like night night, basically. Oh no!
Guys are on fucking fire.
10 damage.
Yeah, I mean, look at his health.
There, he punches him in the head so hard that it's just like a small crater. Like that's it. He's got like the neck down is still fine, just the head is, and there's like a, foot deep fist implant in the ground.
That was the ultimate combo attack, right? That just like shoved down,
that's not
hammered.
The first time we've comboed either.
It was really good. Okay, yeah, he's very done. He's very dead.
If he like shakes his fist, maybe that was a bit much.
That's perfect.
Gluckster, you know what to do.
Oh yeah, let's go. Third time's a charm, right?
I'll walk up and start
harvest the meat. Yeah.
Cut them up.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to do one thing though, just because to show where the encampment was. We're going to say, way to draw. That's fine. Oops. Oh. Ignore that. That was really badly drawn. Let's try that again. Oh, you just do it as a polygon, you dumb shit. There we go. So you can kind of see, like, inside the red lines is, like, where the orc encampment is.
What do I roll for the meat?
Intellect roll, and then if you have anything for, like, survival or anything like that. There. Yeah, you're gonna get another monster meat out of that. Oh, Jesus.
The meat is divine, okay?
Yeah, I see boys being boys and, cracking some heads, having some fun. But why are you cutting them up?
For food.
Gotta survive.
You're going to eat them?
Yes.
I taught you a lot of fish.
You know how you can make canoes and fish? This is another skill. It's skinning. It leads into other stuff, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we want surf and turf.
But we'll trade the hides. It's, I don't know. We're a merchant guild.
You do remember from your beta experience there was like certain dishes you could only make with either monstrous fish or monstrous meat.
Yeah.
People will pay good money for these materials. And then we can buy more materials to make boats and we'll have a fleet of canoes.
I want to make mine hover.
You know what? Honestly, I think we could probably do that.
Like the canoe hovers over land?
Yeah, then I can just be in a canoe all the time. Me and Tumble home,
Look, right
traveling
now,
the lands.
record holders for like seafarer.
Gluckster, I'd like to propose an intrusion.
Oh, of course. I'll accept it.
Of course.
It's very rare I see people refuse intrusions. It's very rare.
I love XP, so does everybody else, right?
I was gonna say, does anybody need it?
I need one more to level.
I think Canoe Crusher is the lowest, but I think it's because he's like used a bunch.
I have 3 of the things clicked off with and only 1 XP left.
That's why, yeah.
I'll give it to Canoe Crusher. Really.
And tank always could use rerolls,
Gluckster, you're swimming in that XP.
You're not leveled, bro?
Yeah, he hasn't leveled anything yet.
Ooh. All right.
I will let you know that the max XP you can store at one time is 10. So if you get any more experience at the end of the session, you'll have to spend some of it.
Okay.
All right. So not anything major per se, but Gluckster, as you like carved up the body and stuff like that, and like took off his clothes, there was actually a small pouch that he had on him. And inside it looked like several wooden figurines, one of an obvious female orc, and then two smaller little figurines of smaller orcs.
Nice.
And you're guessing he had like little embossed wooden figurines of his family.
Carper G on him, bro.
Sell for good money. Hey, fucking Tad loves that shit.
Yeah, I'll carve a big
Collecting them
G.
all.
Yeah, I'll take some figurines.
Yeah, I'll give it to him. Like to add to the collection he has.
Okay, all right. We'll I guess we'll make a custom item for that afterwards. But you have wooden figurines of a dead orc's family.
Wait, that was the intrusion.
was
Which
the
is like,
intrusion.
fuck yeah, collectibles.
Woo! You're heartless.
Look, KFG still thinks he's in a video game, alright? With like super advanced cutscenes.
Yep.
The beta was pretty intense. Although he mostly did PvP.
So here you are in the edge of the orc encampment. You've managed to lure two of them out. I'm gonna proffer a group intrusion, actually. So everyone can have an experience, or three of you can pay an experience to say nay, nay, nay.
I say
like
nay,
XP.
nay.
What?
I vote yes. BHG votes no. We have 3 votes. Yes or no?
Oh, like I'm not paying experience to say no.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
saying take the intrusion.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, take the intrusion for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then you're taking it for sure. Everyone gets an experience. Give yourselves an experience point.
Oh, yeah.
Heads up, boys. Looks like they're probably gonna hear about us.
So yeah, the peppy and passionate orc look over and go, "Hey, where's the gate guards? What the hell?" And they kind of raise the alarm. And it's at this point you see a big dude in like two. Actually, it should be more like this. A big dude and like two others like come out of the tent and being like, "Check it out." And
When he says that one in the middle's their boss.
this point, I would
He's a
like
turkey.
everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tumble home. Let's give you a health bar. Sadly, I don't have the combat carousel in the upper left corner right now, so we have to rely on the combat tab. It's probably updated. I just didn't install it. I kind of went light on the mods at the moment.
I did it again.
Oh, actually, I don't need them shown. You did what again?
What do you think?
Oh, you're really? Every time. It's even got a more clear symbol of crossed swords now.
Now you have to do it every time.
Yeah.
Just think, because it's like a separate section. I think of it there, and it's like, oh no, that's not.
Oh wait, did he roll intimidation again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
I rolled my niche afterwards, though.
Yeah, he's in there now, but that's really funny. Okay. All right.
I still have a +3.
Yeah. Did anyone else get the that sound effect?
No.
No. Okay. I guess it was just for me. All right. Ignore that for now then. Gluckster, you're the first to react as you hear these orcs bringing up this alarm.
Yeah, I'd creep up to the next block, I guess, like trying to still be stealthy.
Okay.
So I guess we're scrapping now. The alarm's set off. Let's move there.
Sure. And you're trying to be stealthy, you said?
Yeah, could I see these two guys right there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can see all of them fairly clearly.
Oh, I'd be like sliding up, crouching around. I'm gonna take a shot with the move there
Sure.
with a bow and arrow.
All right, so you just kind of like vault over the wall, pop up, and shoot your bow.
Would they be alerted though? Like for the
well,
as if
you like to go in, like you need to go either through the gate or over the palisade wall, and you could either stealth or shoot at them.
Okay. I'll say I'll just take the shot from here if I can see him.
Yep.
Pop out and
Difficulty 5, and this is towards the peppy orc.
yeah.
All right. So there's damage 4. Yeah. So you pop up, an arrow goes flying, and you see it like peg into his shoulder, and he's like, "Whoa, hey, under attack!"
Oh, and then that'll be me.
The orc boss gets to go right away. Yeah. So the orc boss looks around at his minions, and he shouts out. He's like, "We're under attack. Time for dinner, boys." And that's all he does.
And did you hear that? They intend to eat us.
Oh, see? Well, you reap what you sow. You give what you get.
They can only move short distance. Well, yeah, they can only move short distance.
You were going to eat them, and now they're going to try to eat you.
I wasn't going to eat them. They want to eat all of us.
Adam's pants are sick. 10 out of 10. What? You can see his
Thank
pants?
You. Thank you.
Or did you stand up at some point?
Like black and white track pants. Comfy as shit.
Canoe Crusher.
I only dress nice halfway up.
Yeah. I'm like dressed okay, and then I'm like wearing like shitty torn pajama pants.
Wait, it's my turn?
It is.
I still see it as dopey orc.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna refresh because my stuff seems like it might be messed up.
Me too.
Growing pains of the update. I should show all of them on the thing.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the monsters in the tracker. Seemed a little fishy.
I had them all hidden in the tracker, but yeah, it should be showing that it's Canoe Crusher.
No, it was showing one of the orcs' turn.
Oh
yeah, same.
Oh well.
I'm refreshing as well.
Refresh just in case.
It's taken a while.
It do be saying it is an orc's turn right now.
Yeah, it's still saying the orc.
Really? Okay, let me refresh.
Yeah, you started with Gluckster. It should have been Canoe Crusher next, but yeah, it says Dopey Orc.
Yeah, did I miss a turn or something?
Well, no. It was Gluckster, and then there was like
the orc boss or whatever, and then it's Canoe Crusher. But we can't see them in the initiative trackers.
I refreshed, and now it's like everyone's in a different order. Oh, now it's making me roll for the NPC. There we go. Let's try this again. So it should be on Canoe Crusher's turn. There we go. Is it on Canoe Crusher now?
Yep.
Yeah, and I see the orcs in the initial order now.
That was really weird. Okay. Growing pains. Cool.
Which one's the boss again? No, he's way up there, isn't he?
That guy.
Yeah.
Might have to fight our way through them. Think we took out some of those grunts early.
So can I, if I do the pull thing, I could pull Passionate Orc between
yes,
KFG and I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, the way I'm doing your ability when we're on these mind maps is like, basically it's like you can move the chess pieces around you around.
Come on, roll.
All right, difficulty 5. Yes, so passionate orc.
So he takes 3 damage if he hit.
He takes. There you go.
Yeah.
Royale with cheese.
I'm gonna fucking hit this orc defender with the glick-glack.
All right, a pew pew.
Let's effort to ease 1.
Will 3 hit him? A 3 will not.
Shouldn't he have an extra one from Emmett?
Is that +1 not from Emmett's?
No, that was I used effort to ease.
Oh yeah, that should be a 4 then. In that case, you do hit.
Okay, yeah, 4 damage.
All right.
And the power of gun.
So now they're definitely alerted that this thing's like on the other side of the wall. It's just like crack. This gun goes off. Okay.
Gun jutsu.
Go ahead and end your turn when you're done. Unless you got something else up your sleeve. He's going to move up. He's going to move here. And he can't do anything. Emmett!
Oh, Emmett's just gonna be babbling more about canoes. Like, did you know in 1963 they changed the national anthem to reflect canoes? They said canoe 4 times in the song, but it only lasted like a month and a half before the president switched, and they took it right out and abolished it from history. It's one of the saddest things you'll ever hear. And can Tumblehome attack?
Yeah, Tumblehome can
gets to do
attack.
things.
He's even trained in it, actually.
So that's a might trained?
It would be might trained, yeah.
Okay.
Tumblehome's actually better at attacking than you are. Unfortunately, that does not hit. He like slaps against this, and this orc, the orc defender, he's actually got like a shield and a battle axe.
Doesn't he get +1 from Emmett too?
Yeah.
That's what that +1
true.
is.
I thought that was from trained.
Yeah, the +1's from trained. I didn't put the eased.
Oh, okay. Oh, in that case,
Sorry,
it does
I
hit him.
hate being that guy. But
No. That makes sense.
I forgot to give him my own ability.
Everyone's forgetting, including Emmett. That's gonna hit him then. And Tumblehome does what, 3 damage? So
I think so.
yeah. All right. Yeah, in that case, it's actually. I mean, it's not the most effective because the guy's pretty armored out, but you do see him like flinch a little bit as he takes a bit of damage. It's about the same as what Canoe Crusher did, I think.
Tumblehome like squishes onto Billy's shoulder, leaving like slime on it, and jumps off, headbutts this orc in the head, and then like lands onto KFG's shoulder.
Nice. So he's like bouncing around like freaking Yoda from episode 3.
Yeah, doing little flips.
Like it. Squelching everywhere.
Just squelching.
Moist squelching. KFG.
Oh, this guy got pulled right in front of him. KFG just same thing as the last guy. Not your day either, bud. And just gonna crack him right in the mouth with the thunder fist. Here we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll the raw. Oh, that's not gonna hit anyways.
That is not going to hit.
I forgot to put Emmett's thing in, but I don't think it's gonna hit either way.
Just a little bit shy.
Okay. It's because I did the same thing twice around, so it didn't work.
This guy's significantly more armored than some of the other guys you've been taking out.
Fair.
So you're striking solidly, but you hear the clang of the armor as it just sort of like knocks him about. Gluckster.
I like look back and see Royale with cheese popping off with the click clack, and I'll just like pull out the glizzy and shoot this guy right point blank.
All right. Don't forget to add your easing from Emmett, and then you get to add another level of easing as well because you're point blank with your gun. It's eased by 2.
Thank you, Emmett.
Ow. Unfortunately, that's not enough. I don't think. What are you? That is not enough. So you're point blank, but this guy just sort of like, he actually raises his maul, and you see like as you shoot, and it actually like chips a bit of the maul off, but he just keeps charging forward at you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get scared, and then that's my turn.
All right, go ahead and pass it. The orc boss. He comes up and he's I've been forgetting his shit. I missed a bunch of triggers there. Once again, he just keeps yelling to his minions, "Get him, boys!" And that's gonna be it for him. He's using that ability.
Everybody, just bum rush the boss. Blow all your cooldowns.
Actually, you know what? This guy was going there. He's heading this direction. The Peppy Orc Brute. He is going to raise his maul, and he's going to be swinging towards Gluckster with much hatred. So, Gluckster, how would you like to defend yourself?
I'm trying to be like dodging around, like diving behind the crates, like dodging around, like just messing with them.
All right, tumbles and rolls around the crates, like Dark Soul rolling, like. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
That'd be a different speed.
Speed defense, please. Oh yeah, it's effective.
That wouldn't be assisted, right?
No, Emmett's just helping with attacks right now, not defense. Okay, yeah, you like Dark Souls roll around and like flip behind crates and stuff, and he's like smashing through these crates trying to get you, but he's try as he might, he's unable to get a bead on you. You're just too quick, too flippy. Whiny work brute. Went up this way. Confident orc brute. He's actually just staying where he is for the moment. Passionate orc defender. Target rich environment here. He is going to attempt to attack KFG. I think you did the most amount of damage to him. His focus is on you if Canoe Crusher allows it.
I'm gonna try it.
Go for it, dude.
Oh.
Nay. All right. Nay. So KFG, he's attacking you.
All right.
Treat as level 1. Oh, it's.
Make sure my buffs are in order. I got my shield and such. Should be good.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
Just like dives out of the way, doesn't even care. Like just like a flip. Like
What was the other asset for?
I have a shield.
Oh, the shield, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do a flip and he's not able to even get close to you. You just easily dodge out of the way. You've got that down pat. Regi orc.
Might want to get out of there, Gluckman.
No,
we gotta kill the boss. We gotta bum rush that fucker.
Yeah, push forward, man. We're going in.
Canoe Crusher.
My turn.
Balls to the wall, Billy. Let's go.
Okay.
Can you pull him to us?
Pull who?
The boss.
No. Well, no.
We'll help Gluckman out.
You just have to kill the big one, Billy.
Help Gluckman out. Let's bash this preachy orc brute.
Okay, he's a short distance away right now, so you'd have to move up. You can make a roll to do the action if you want.
Right.
Oh, sorry, I was allowing you, because you have the pull ability, I was allowing you to pull adjacent, that's right. If you want to do that,
Yeah, but I'm not pulling, I was doing the bash instead.
Oh, okay, in that case, you're going to move into his square.
Okay. Which, that would pull me away from all you guys. Oh, there's more coming up behind us. Jesus. I don't know where to go.
Kill the boss, they scattered, I think. I think that's what Emmett's note said. We'll burst through them, you know?
I still don't hit the preachy from here, though.
No.
You can hit the peppy.
You
I can hit the peppy.
Yeah.
Let's bash the peppy.
Woo! Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So 3 damage and he's dazed.
Dazed. Royale with cheese.
They're up nice and close over here now. I don't want KFG to get bum rushed here, so I'm gonna run up and switch to claws.
Okay. All right. You'll need to move into their space to do that then.
Oh, they're not. Okay.
They're in the center thing, yeah.
Yeah. But they're like right at the edge, right? Like I can.
Yeah. Like here, I can
space.
I'll move them up a bit because it's all an immediate area, right? It's abstract. So in that case, you moved a short distance, so you'll need to make a speed check to still attack them.
Oh, I needed to do that too, right?
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I completely missed that trigger.
14 difficulty 4.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You can do your thing. Whew. You guys rolls tonight. Shit. Who are you is it Whiny or Willing that you're attacking?
We're gonna go with Whiny.
Okay.
Oh man, you're attacking me.
That'll be my turn.
Dopey Orc Archer is going to shoot at Glockster. Glockster, you've got an arrow coming towards you. If I can get a speed defense from you, please.
We ducking and diving still like the.
Yeah, still doing flips. Still. Oh my God! Stop.
Jumping behind crates, using them as cover. It's just like luck at this point.
What? Do you have any ideas for a major effect?
It's the fucking peppy or some shit.
Oh, well, would that hit him out of the stun?
No, it lasts for the whole round or whatever.
Yeah, he can't get knocked out of the daze.
It's only the elites that it works short term on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could like an arrow hit the peppy one or the?
Yeah. Okay. So as you're
south?
jumping around and flipping around, you see this orc in the distance aim his bow, and you just take this guy and do a pirouette around him, so, pushing him in the way. And yeah, I'll say that the arrow's just gonna hit him. It's fine. Yeah.
Awesome. That's really awesome.
What happens when you fire into melee when friendlies are around?
And because it's because he's dazed that it works. He would have been too tough, but because he's been dazed with Canoe Crusher, that's why it actually still works on him. So combo attack yet again.
Canoe Crusher, the literal king of combo attacks.
Apparently. I set him up. You guys take him down.
Jesus.
So if I wanted to move up here next to KWC
or
RWC, I'd have to make a speed roll.
If you want to make an action on top of that.
Yes.
Yeah. You're fine.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Woo, 2 in a row. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
What is that for?
That was just his speed roll to make sure he could do an action as well as move.
Major effect.
You do get a major effect, that's true. Is there something you think that would be good along with this?
Bonus on your fucking action that you're gonna do?
Where he can maintain his talking while he's doing it.
Ooh.
I mean, that's
And
what
then
he's,
gets
that's
whatever
why he
action?
rolled. Yeah.
That's
well,
a fucking
I'll let
good
you be
one.
creative with it, or move extra if you're heading somewhere in particular.
Could I like get over here, but use my ability that's an immediate area on the confident orc?
I'll give it.
I know he's. All right.
I'll give the I'm gonna say the boss. No, I'll give the confident work. I'll give you.
I'm gonna see everybody like, busting heads, having fun, being boys, and Emmett's gonna join in. I'm gonna come up, and I'm gonna use erase memories on confident orc.
What?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now he's confident that he knows nothing.
Name Jon Snow.
I have to make an intellect roll. On success, I erase up to the last 5 minutes of his memory.
Do it. This you don't know how well this plays into what I have planned. You don't even understand.
Oh, that's
no.
terrible. I'm gonna use an XP.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, unfortunately, that is not
terrible.
enough to affect him.
My Jedi mind tricks do not work. Shit. Tumblehome's gonna try to headbutt this guy again.
Okay. He like jumps off of KFG's shoulder, but he just kind of rebounds off of this dude.
Hits him, but doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
That's me.
Just squished.
Terrible.
Oh. So unfortunately, he's not boosting your attacks.
That's okay.
No Emmett buffs.
If she's gotta move in on the boss. You got this, Tumblehome. And also, you got this, right, Ted?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't time me, motherfucker.
Tumblehome does that thing like when a dog tilts his head sideways, like as you say you got this, he's like, oh?
I mean, they're still technically adjacent, but yeah, KFG's gonna move up and try and just finish off this.
Okay.
What do you call it? Shall I roll my speed first? Oh, wow. Wonderbar.
Oh wow. So you grow up, but there's so much like getting over the wall and all the foliage. Plus there's like Gluckster has just made a mess of all of these crates and everything, and you just kind of stumble through them and you're just able to get up to them, but that's gonna be the end. That's all you got.
Do I want to XP that? I don't know. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done this. Hold on. How do I have this lay parkour?
Well,
But it's an action, so I never use it. Yeah. I should. Oh well.
it's okay.
You know what? Maybe I will. No, I'm not gonna reroll. Fuck it. I'm ending my turn.
Okay. All right. Gluckster, top of the order, round 3.
I'll like see KFG strolling up. I'll give him the nod as I'm like covering out this guy.
He's like tripping over all the crates you just broke.
Look, just jump behind the barrels. It seems to work. I can move into the green without rolling, or
well, don't worry about the color of the things. It's just the next square over is you can move over and still do an action. You can move 2 because of your fleet of foot as well.
I'll go up to this one. I'll like roll on the ground, like keep trying to be in cover.
Sure.
Then I'll try to pop this confident orc
Sure.
with the glizzy. Pop, pop, bam, bam.
That is unfortunately not enough. You pop up and shoot it off, but he managed to duck just in time.
Missing all the shots tonight. And yeah, he'll just like shoot off in the air, like not even close to him, and then that'll be my turn.
The orc boss, he's actually stepping back a little bit. Oh, once again yelling at his minions, "Get them! Kill them dead!" Using his ability to boost them again. Willing Orc Brute. He is going to be coming up to Emmett. Emmett, can you roll a percentile for me, please? Oh, okay. The Willing Orc Brute comes up behind you and, it's the Brute, yeah, raises his maul, viciously, getting ready to attack you before stopping. And then he just stands there lowering his maul.
What's going on? You don't want to take your swing?
He actually, like, drops the maul and goes, "Why am I doing this? Why am I always killing people?
You're the bad guy.
I know."
You said you wanted to eat us, motherfucker, not if I eat you first.
And he's actually going to put him as prone as he drops his maul and actually, like, drops to his knees, like, just bawling, crying.
Oh.
What?
I pat him on the back. It's okay. It's all right.
Peppy Orc, I don't think he's dazed anymore. He's coming up to KFG. KFG, can you roll a percentile for me?
Sure.
Yeah, he does much the same thing. He's like limps towards you, going to raise his maul, looks down at his wounds and goes, "I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Please don't let me die like this." And he just like drops his maul and is like, he's on his knees, like just blubbering in front of you.
If she gives him like a light like tap with his foot, and he's like, "Come on, man, it's not fun to kill you guys when you're like this. It's just pitiful."
Whiny Orc's going up to Royale with cheese. Can I get a percentile from you, please? Oh wow, you guys are just hitting in the 80s. What the fuck? Yeah, much the same thing. He's not on his knees or anything per se, but like this guy, like he comes up to you, once again with the maul. He just like he points his maul at you and goes, "Dude, I'm supposed to be the bad guy, but do we have to fight? I don't want to fight anymore. I'm so tired. I'm just so tired."
KFG, they're doing weird things again.
Yeah, they're doing weird things to me too. I don't even want to get the XP for this guy. He's like on his knees begging me. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucking with me too, man.
Or Gluckster, can I get a percentile from you, please? See if you hit one of the extreme ranges. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Wow. You rolled into the 90s. The confident Orc Brute looks at you, drops his maul, and pulls out a knife.
God.
Backs up to the courteous Orc boss that goes, "Yes, protect me!" And without realizing it's happening, the confident Orc Brute takes the knife and slowly slashes his throat open, killing the Orc boss.
What the fuck?
Just screaming,
Oh,
"I don't want to be the bad guy! Not anymore!"
Well, you don't do that by killing people, son. I think everybody just needs to relax. I thought we were having some good fun.
We hit the threshold. The rest of the orcs also just dropped their weapons. Are you guys continuing this combat?
I'm not.
No, of course not.
I'm gonna like blink my weapons away and be like,
Yeehaw!
we need to have a we got first
Listen.
one.
He'll definitely try to he'll walk up to a couple of the orcs and be like, "You sure you don't want to fight? Like, Just for glory. No. I don't want to take your life, but just for sport.
No, they've changed their ways.
Canoe Crusher, you moved up. Are you doing anything? It's your turn, technically. I
attack Peppy York.
You do what?
I'm attacking Peppy York.
You're gonna attack? Okay. He's on his knees. You get
begging for mercy.
He's begging for mercy.
Yeah, Billy don't.
Asset to it.
Billy
he's
don't.
by one because he's prone.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, it's eased by one because of the prone.
Billy, wait.
Perfect.
Oh no!
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, GM intrusion.
Perfect. It actually makes perfect sense that this would happen right now.
Yeah.
That is uncanny.
Fuck. What would be a good GM intrusion for this? This is an oddball situation suddenly. So you go up to hit this guy. He's groveling on his knees. He's down in like the mud and the debris and everything. And there's all these like the broken crates and the mud and everything everywhere. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to get him. And as you walk up, you slip on some mud and like basically fall over into the debris of the crates, taking 2 points of might damage as you're like somewhat pierced by some of the like the broken shards of wood.
That goes through armor?
Yes.
Oh.
Billy, are you okay? You look painful.
Yeah, my back. Ow. Ow.
I'm gonna assume it's done.
They're surrendering, man. Why would you try and kill one?
E.
And look around like, what is even going on? Like, look at the captain who just got murdered.
Yeah, that's such a weird scripted event to have play out like that.
No.
Like, why would they just stop?
KFG, I don't think it's scripted.
The confident orc brute will look at Gluckster. He's like crying and he's like, the boss would make us kill and eat people. What kind of monster would butcher people for meat?
And go up and start carving the boss? No.
God.
That would be so brutal.
I don't know. This must be like a once in a blue moon fucking. Can KFG like take a picture of like or like a short like video recording of what the fuck's happening and go on the webs or like the in-game forums and like post that and be like, anybody seen this event before? Like this is fucking weird. Kind of not into it. I could log out.
Royale with cheese leans down to this guy who's freaking out in front of him and goes, "So if you don't want to kill, what do you want to do, bro?"
I don't know.
I think you guys need to learn how to eat something other than people.
Hey, you guys want to work for us?
I could show you how to fish. We got this cool high tower merchant guild. You can come and fish for us, and I would make like a speech, an emotional support fishing speech.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll your emotional support, intellect base, of course.
I like put my arm around the confident orc and like pull him in to listen to Emmett talk.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Again, Emmett's a pretty cool guy.
Difficulty 2, Pog!
Listen to what he's got to say.
GM intrusion.
They turn violent immediately and want to kill us. Like,
no. So I'm going to say the orc's just kind of looking and go, no, we want to live in the mountains and we don't want to work for anybody anymore.
I get that. Be wrong.
Well, you just killed your boss, so what's stopping you?
Well,
you can still just live here.
I don't want to live here. I don't want to live here. The people hate us. I don't want to be hated anymore.
Yeah, plus this whole fort's kind of shisty, you know?
Do you guys need anything to get you started? Food, money?
Close the thingy. No, I think we're okay. We just want to go. I'm so sorry. Are you gonna let us go?
Yeah, man, I would feel bad if I killed you. Like, you wouldn't even put up a fight. Like, if I turned my lightning fist on and, like, went to punch you in the mouth right now, would you even try to stop me?
I've done terrible things. Maybe you should just end me.
I mean, this is a video game?
What? What's a video game?
Oh, fuck.
Like, how are we gonna get XP if every encounter ends up like this? Like, we're never gonna level.
I'm not.
No, we just had to solve the quest, bro. Like, the leader's dead. That was the quest.
Royale with Cheese is gonna walk like right up to Billy and like grab him by the top of his armor and be like, "Last I checked, we were heroes. Heroes don't kill anything begging for their lives." And he'll like shove him back.
Take his maul away.
Yeah, put him on timeout. I mean,
Happen.
Until we figure out what the hell's going on, maybe you should grow up a little, kid.
I mean, he is a kid, though, so...
But he's absolutely right. If you're not going to be responsible with your weapons, you probably shouldn't even have them.
This is a game. Why are you guys all worried about, like, their feelings? They're just NPCs.
Because does it seem like the things that have been happening around seem like a game to you?
Who knows?
The NPCs in the village are gaining some weird sentience. These things are asking not to fight. So obviously we're not in a regular scenario. We can't leave for some reason. Have you not heard this kind of story before?
Yeah, I've seen an anime.
New game, maybe just a few bugs. Who knows?
Maybe we should think before we just start butchering these guys.
And to attack something that's begging for its life, even in a game, and a game like as realistic as this one, I raised you better than that. You must have got that from the before times.
Raised me. You were always on canoes.
Billy, don't kill people that won't fight back, because honestly, I don't even think you get XP for that if they don't fight back anymore. So don't do that. But also, we completed the quest, so we are going to get some XP, I think, because, I mean, their leader's dead, so...
Yeah, if you
They're moving to the mountains.
Like, I'll check off the clear the orc camp. Like, you see it actually check off on your quest list.
Would the boss have dropped any loot?
Would he have?
Where he died?
He did die.
Oh, shit, he dropped a bow and a guitar.
A guitar.
Like a melee weapon.
Punching dagger, basically. And yeah, he didn't drop too much. These guys didn't really have much on them. Yeah, who do you want me to throw? Here, I'll throw it in your guild bank, because that's easier.
Works.
There we go.
Boop.
Just like see it on the ground, I'll just send it right to the bank.
Yeah. Until I can get the item piles thing working. Thank you for letting us go. We promise not to do bad things. Cool.
Listen. Something really strange is going on, and you might run into people like us again. Just steer clear until you can get yourself established, because
They might not be as, what do you call it?
understanding.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Thank you. I
Also,
appreciate
if
that.
people come to wherever the hell you go to settle and they try to kill you, defend yourselves.
And tell them that you are allies of the High Tower Merchant Guild.
Yeah, there you go.
Hightower Merchant Guild. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll come find you someday, and maybe we can help you somehow. But right now, we got nothing, and we just need to figure out our lives.
Best of luck.
I know you guys think this is a game, but this isn't a game. This is our lives, people.
I mean, in a way, I see everything as a game, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't at all.
Everything's a challenge to be conquered. Like how I conquered your village.
Okay.
I think it's
I mean, I
time.
didn't really conquer
Too
it.
soon,
but-
KFG. It's too soon.
Look, I'm...
One of those winners. I fucking owned you, man.
it's time we all just sign out for the night.
And the logout button's still fucking buggered, man.
Like the
And we were
orcs,
trying to
orcs will
hit
take
it,
off.
cook it off. Mess
Yeah,
with the menus.
You try, but the logout menus, like the logout button's still not working.
Game is getting stupid anyway.
It's been hours.
That pizza's probably really, really cold. Hey, KFG.
Oh, dude, it probably didn't even get delivered. They probably, it's I don't know. How long has it been? What time is it right now?
You guys have been in this game for the better part of almost 12 hours.
Yeah, it's a long gaming session. Usually I eat pizza, Mountain Dew, every 3 days to have bowel movement.
You've eaten several times in the game and you don't feel hungry, really.
And when we drink water, would we quench our thirst?
Yeah, it feels like it quenches your thirst. You don't know if it's just making you feel that or what, like how that's working, but you feel like your thirst gets quenched.
It's weird.
Feel good, but honestly, my mouth just craves that sweet, sweet local pizza chain pizza.
That's why I want to get once we get the cooking thing, pizza's going to be the first on my list, buddy.
Oh, hell yeah. Do they even have pizza in here? Could we create pizza on our own?
Yeah, I don't see why not. We know what goes on pizza. We know how it's made.
We should try shit out like that.
I'm going to look at the quest log in our thing and look about the rewards.
Yeah, looks like if the orcs, if you turn it in, you get 5 gold pieces each party member.
Oh yeah.
This one was just a gold only reward.
All right, well that's been solved. You guys want to hit that pumpkin patch next?
Pumpkin patch next. I'm fucking down, bro.
And we'll loop back to town, hand this shit in, and then off to the big city.
So with that, you exit the walled-in area, which is like semi-destroyed and whatnot. It was barely put together to begin with, and you just leave the area heading west towards the pumpkin patch, or the ruins where the pumpkins are, to see what you can do about getting that luminous pumpkin for Rohesia. And that is where we're going to fade out for now, as that is enough Windermere for one night, as we have some good times. So thank you everyone for joining another fine Windermere Fantasy Online, despite some minor tech gremlins.